child support.
Is that really how much they take every
Yes.
every pay?
All right,
And now they
we're
got
now
it $54 a check because I had to pay for his insurance.
Oh.
Yeah.
sound check time, guys. Sound check,
Fuck your
Listen,
sound check.
kids, keep your dick in your pants.
please.
Fuck your sound check.
Hopefully, this will be
No.
the last time we have to do a sound check. So,
Why?
Well, I think we should do it the next couple times just so we know.
well,
kinda get
as
in the
long as
habit
settings
of what
don't
we need
change,
to do.
we should be all right.
Check it out.
Terrible ass podcast. I don't
He
even know
looks
what
like a
it was.
future pedophile.
He is. Yeah, what do you mean
I
future?
know.
He is.
Danny does look like that, doesn't he?
Dick, and I need to hear you.
Need to hear you.
Marie looked like he has the same shirt on from when Miller's Gym closed down. Oh, they got a Bud Light today. Little pussy drinking water. No hair on your balls. What are you, like 19 in a fucking college party?
There's such a delay on this shit. All right,
Good boy.
we're actually good. It sounds really good.
That's
All
a
four of
Bud
us sound good.
I'm hitting record for you.
Wide, I'm hitting record. All right, ready, Tim?
Just give me a countdown.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go, bitch.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Chatter podcast. Glad to have you all back with us. As always, our usual cast with us. Our resident Twitch gamer, Bearded Beefy.
You look hot.
Look
I
at
didn't
that
be
beautiful face.
And mustache
So-
is coming
growing
back
the hair
in.
out. Growing the hair out.
Sheesh.
Tell all your fans where they can find you, McDermott.
Have you seen my beard?
Twitch.tv/beardedbeefy and TikTok. Please go follow the new video that just dropped. It's really good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Also with us, my brother from the same mother, Danny G.
What's good? What's good?
Hey,
Tired. I gotta be up early.
Oh my god. No, you don't.
Shut the fuck
all I
up.
heard was wah, 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 wah.
I'll remember that. Just remember that when what happens next week. I will keep that in mind.
He doesn't have to be up early no more. He's just crying about it.
He's drinking a high C. Ooh, that's that good orange stuff.
The
too.
nectar of the gods, the greatest drink ever made, the best flavor.
When you say
I got
nectar,
a whole
I
pack
think
of
of
them.
cum. Don't say nectar.
Why do you think come when someone says nectar?
Isn't that what nectar is? Like
No.
flower?
No.
Isn't that
No.
like flower cum?
No, I mean
Forbidden nectar.
It's flower cum.
Wow.
flower come.
all right. Let's finish the intro before you say some more stupid shit.
It's not. I'm not wrong.
Back with us. He's mean. He's gonna eat you alive. Cynical madman. Welcome back, Dakin. Miss that beautiful face of yours.
Why do you look like a... Look at the glasses. They're killing me.
The glasses was started it off. I was going for an Elton John look.
Just so everybody knows, this is not his first time he's dressed up as Elton John. Surprise,
The
surprise.
last. It won't be the last.
Of course.
I don't recall Elton John wearing a bow tie.
Elton John had a lot of.
I'm pretty sure he did wear a bow tie, among other weird fucking things, too.
Was this the outfit that Elton John wore when Little Nas X DP'd him?
Maybe.
Damn!
What? It was a question. I can't get mad about a question.
And I believe I finally found a nickname thanks to McDermott. I think we're gonna go with Pops. I'm the one-stop
I like
shop
it.
for all your scrum-diddly-umptious needs.
Great gas.
I mean, you could have just stopped at. You could have just stopped at Pops.
That's fire, yo.
A little dusty, though.
Little dusty, but straight gas too.
Homie.
I've got the 411. I'm down
With
The brown.
with the Pishizi.
the cheesy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
We got a fun little episode. We, for those of us who watch us on a regular basis, we talk from anything from politics, sports, video games. Lately, we've been talking a little bit about religion
And flower cum.
and just very recently, Flower Come.
I'm down with the flower comb.
Yeah. Flower Come. You never know what you're going to hear on the Brothers Chatter podcast.
Facts.
Yo, I look hot as shit.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay, my eyes.
Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, you kind of always look like that.
Fair.
Just a little bit.
Or just.
You look like somebody that eats gummy bears with a straw.
I would blend one up and try it. Am I looking at the cone?
Yeah, so
What the fuck?
this...
Is that a cone for real?
Yeah, we ran out of time last week. We were going to jump into this.
Damn,
this
that was
is
a
a
good
new
thing.
statue that was erected in New Orleans. It's to represent Black Power.
A comb?
It's an Afro pick. You can
Shut
find
the
it on
fuck
St.
up.
Charles Avenue in New Orleans. It's a 28 foot tall Afro pick.
Yo,
with a
did they
peace
get-
sign and
Hold
the
on.
Black Power fist at the very top?
Did they get that from Spaceballs?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
It looked straight out of Spaceballs.
No, I'm out. I'm confused.
I hope people
on-
get that reference.
I'm confused
I get it.
on how
An Afro pick
that
represents
is
the
not
black
fucking
heritage.
racist. Like, how is that not fucking racist?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how does an
Thank you.
Afro
That
pick
was-
represent black heritage? Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's
It
why
was
I
like
put
some
it.
white woman that decided it.
No, I actually have some information. So,
He's probably like 12% black.
so the statue is titled "All Power to All People."
Okay.
It's to represent the civil rights movements of the 1960s going up until the present. The artist is a man by the name of Hank Willis Thomas, who's originally from Brooklyn, New York, born in 1976, so several years older than myself, so in his, mid 40s. I don't know what he looks like, so I don't know his race. I just know his name.
Fucking
Yeah, that was
design,
my
man.
first thought. That was...
I'm so confused.
How racist could it be to pick, choose a hair pick to
Like,
represent?
there's so many other things that you could pick for black heritage to represent them. Like, why a fucking hair pick? What about the bald people?
Rosa Parks.
He said Rosa
Exactly.
Parks.
That was my
Like,
thought. Rosa Parks,
Martin Luther King,
Well, that's been done
Harriet
before.
Tubman.
Martin Luther King's been drawn
Frederick
out.
Douglass, whoever.
Harriet Tubman.
I thought
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman was white.
No.
Oh.
How
Anyway,
much more expensive you can get with? Other
Yeah,
than
that
maybe
was
like
what I
a
thought.
statue of cotton or something.
yeah, that would be going way too far. But this is still like, this is mind-boggling. Like, what about the bald black people? What about the people with dreads that can't use a hair pick?
Come out. Why are you going to that? This is just like, hey, black people, we're making a fucking sculpture about you. We thought maybe cotton or chicken or grape would be too offensive, so we went with the fucking pick. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
It is.
100% agree.
Fucked up.
I don't get it.
And I'm just confused because listen, I don't want to sound political, but if Republicans are still in office, that would be racism. But now that the Democrats are in office, it's fucking fine and hands
Facts.
being held, fucking singing "Kumbaya."
Facts.
At this point in time, you might as well just put the DVD of fucking Roots on that motherfucker.
Oh
and
my
call it
God.
a fucking day.
Yeah.
I'm in fucking
Or that
this
too.
day. I don't give a fuck.
Or that
This is
too.
fucking- that's fucked up. Who approved this shit? I'm not surprised it's in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a fucking trash city anyway.
Said
It
New
makes
Orleans.
fucking sense. Oh, New Orleans. That almost got flooded, so they're fucking, and they're still thriving down there. You know, they're fucking dumb too. Fuck.
They always come back.
Katrina almost made that shit fucking look like Drew Brees when 5 years ago. Fucking nothing. I'm just confused on.
You
why-
are-
Yeah, I'm actually like kind of speechless over this. Like, it's just mind-boggling that is what they chose. You know, like
Yeah.
What's the title of it again?
Put Michael Jordan on that shit.
All people, all power.
all right. So all people, all power.
I don't use
I don't understand how that represents all people. I understand how it represents black people 100%, but I don't think that's what you should use to represent them.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I'm
all
saying
people,
Mi-
like, that don't
Michael
even make
Jordan.
sense.
Kobe Bryant, Martin Luther King, apparently Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks,
Apparently.
Apparently.
Drew Barrymore. Yeah,
Who?
Dave Chappelle would have been a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, they would fucking hate that.
What fuck? Who? I'm drawing
Steve
a blank.
Harvey.
All the
Drawing a
liberals,
blank.
all
Drawing
the
a blank.
liberals would. Yeah, Steve
Uh,
Harvey.
Bernie Mac.
Bill Cosby.
That. Well, women might be a little mad about that.
Chris Rock.
What about the who's the actor that Samuel L. Jackson?
Will Smith.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yo, no, who was the guy? The guy that played Toby in Roots. What's his name?
Kuda Kente.
Oh,
Wow, Kuda Kente.
No, not Kuta
John-
Kinte. He played Toby.
Yes,
What is
Toby
it?
Was Kuda Kente, you motherfucker?
That was his African.
Yes, they said
It was
the adult guy. His name's John Amos.
Amos.
Oh.
Yeah, John Amos. You could use him. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, Kuda Kente is actually not a real person in real life, right? Like, I just
Neither
found
is
that
Chicken
out,
George,
so-
bud.
I just found out like literally like this past year that Kuda Kente is actually not real.
Oh my god.
I thought that they were making like a thing like a documentary.
Documentary?
Yeah,
Made sense.
it was,
I'll tell you what. That movie, I'd have to watch the whole thing.
it's good.
over
It's a
again.
series.
But that scene where he tried to escape and they caught him and they asked him like, "Do you want me to cut off half your foot or cut off your junk?" That was like some crazy ass shit.
Oh my god, yeah. The whipping, that shit was crazy too. That was hard to
Yeah.
watch.
I would say junk so I could run again.
Alright, but
There ain't nothing about you that's running.
no
Well,
shit.
back then I would have had to. I've been in peak physical condition. I'm mind blown. I hate that we just literally started the first 10 minutes and you showed us that picture. Now I'm just even more enraged.
Right?
And
Well,
not
to make
enraged.
you
Like,
feel a little bit better, I
I
have.
truly don't give a fuck, but
I like to add some dad jokes, from time to time. So I got a couple for you. You ready? It'll make you chuckle a little bit,
or want to punch you in the face.
or want to punch me in the face. So
Last time you
what
did
has
this, I
a-
wanted to punch you in the face.
what has 100 teeth
Not me.
My
and,
zipper.
and contains a you?
Yeah, it's Zipper.
already.
That one's all over TikTok right now.
Yeah, that's come on
Okay.
now. Boo.
Well, then, okay, I got you another one.
Terrible.
right.
Get him out.
Boo.
Get him out.
All right, what's
You
long and hard, and has cum in the middle.
Cucumber.
Oh, he got it.
That's on TikTok also. Come on now. Next. God, you're fucking wow.
That's it? You only had two?
Yeah, I just wanted to give him a little.
What the
chuckle.
fuck? If you're gonna come up with a segment, you better be prepared, motherfucker.
That's not it. That wasn't a segment. I just came up with those. Because
Now-
I was in the mood.
I don't even know.
That was
I just
fucking
need you to
terrible.
become prepared from now on.
Oh, I am prepared.
All right,
You
we'll
guys ready
see.
for the next?
I've
Are
heard
you ready
better
for the next
jokes.
segment?
Are you done with your intro?
Special needs.
Or have you been
Yeah,
done
I
with
think
the
that's it for
intro?
the intro.
I guess
Okay,
fuck everybody
alright.
who viewed our video and liked it though, right? You don't want to shout them out? Nobody want to shout them
I
out?
mean, that's what I was about to do.
Okay, thank you. Well, I thought Tim said he was, but go ahead, man.
So, I mean, our past couple videos, we noticed that the number of views have been going way up, like more than doubling. So, and just right before we started this podcast, our last video was at 99, which we really appreciate because at the beginning you couldn't even hear me, so it was a little janky at first. But
That's why.
I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe if I stop talking, you guys will watch more. But I'm okay with that. But we just wanted to shout out to everybody who's been watching, who subscribed. We noticed our subscribers went up, so keep watching us. We'll keep trying to put out that content as long as Tim can come up with some fucking topics or something. But
Why is it all on me?
because
Officially at
you
100 views.
officially at 100 views, let's go. That's big for us. That's huge. So we just want to thank everybody. I don't know if these guys have anything to say about it, but thank you. Bottom of my heart, thank you. Appreciate it.
We love you.
As soon as we got the 20 likes, Tim gets to dress up next episode.
Yeah, so you guys got to be here for next Friday.
Just know Tim's showing some skin.
A little bit. Not like a ton. Just a little bit.
Oh,
But-
no, it's gonna be a decent.
We don't have it fully set what the outfit's gonna be, but we have a pretty good idea of what it involves. So just make sure you're here next Friday
Lost
to,
in
to
their
see
ass
it.
crack.
Be normal time, so instead of this late time, but it'll be normal.
Yeah,
It's
fuck you,
past my
Dickie.
bedtime. I'm tired.
Yeah, thanks.
Things we do for Dickens sometimes.
Hey, we gotta have him in here.
Right. I mean, do we? I mean, technically, at this point, like at the amount of time he's put in, we don't have to give him insurance or nothing. So,
You're not full timer. We don't have to offer it to you.
facts.
So speaking of full timer versus part timers, we kind of get into talking about video games from time to time. Take us into our next segment. See what you guys think. Talking about violence in video games. Kind of what are your takes? You know, you got some people who say that a lot of video game violence. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of feedback from someone's.
It's Moraine. I think when he gets close to the mic, it feeds back on him.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you got a lot of people say there's a lot of violence out there in video games. What are your guys' thoughts?
I mean, what video game doesn't have violence? Name
I
one.
mean, what? All the violence that's happening, I don't remember shooting up schools in video games.
No.
So.
Well, I mean, Bully was kind of close, but you're not shooting. You're not shooting up
Yeah.
a school, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely no violence in schools. There's no video games that teach you how to shoot up a school. That's just
Actually,
plain and
hold on,
simple.
I'm pretty sure I think Dickin would know, but wasn't one of the Grand Theft Autos supposed to have like planes or something? But like they didn't do it because they were afraid people were going to like try to recreate 9/11. So like,
I can't remember what it
but
was.
I think it was one of them that they were supposed to put planes in, but they didn't want to because they're like, fuck, we don't want people to like try to like make memes.
I mean, that
about
makes
9/11.
sense, but like
I mean, of course
they can
there's
point
violence.
their fingers all they want to at different stuff about why this stuff happens, but it's not because of video games. Like, yeah, I understand like video games may play a big part in like what happens with your mental state and like what you believe, especially if you don't have parents that are like putting that shit into your head when you're younger, like they're fucking supposed to be. But yeah, I mean, I've played shooting video games my entire life. I've only ever shot guns that don't belong to me, and that was for like fun. Like, I've never actually shot anything and never went hunting. The only gun I own is a little cricket, little baby 22. That's it. Like, nothing in video games makes me want to go out and kill someone. So, that's
If
all
this is what they're going
mental
with, then,
shit.
like, you might as well take UFC off. You might as well take boxing, football, I mean, like there
Yeah.
should be no sport that has a contact.
Let's not
or
learn
any
how
form
to
of contact.
defend
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I mean, you shouldn't be able to go hunting and kill an animal. Damn, I mean, that's where like they're going with video game violence. I don't know.
No, I mean, I think the whole gun thing is just they want to take guns. Like, I think it all boils down to a grand scheme, and I may sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it all boils down to they want to take our guns so that we can't make a militia to overthrow the government. Like, it's in our constitutional rights.
It's a democratic thing. Every time Democrats are in office, you always say violent video games, porn's terrible, fucking.
You said porn?
shit.
Porn's
Yeah,
never terrible.
They're saying that when you watch too much porn, it causes you want to rape somebody. Like it just.
What? No.
Yeah, that's. I mean, trust me, I've watched countless hours of porn in my life, and I've never thought about raping.
Porn is never a bad thing.
I think porn can desensitize you. I mean, it's a separate topic.
Or
I
it
think-
can make you want to try new things.
I don't. Yeah.
See, here's where I'm at with this. So I agree
That's the
with
way I
you
look at
guys
it.
in that I don't think video games causes individuals to be violent. Just as like we're saying here, the porn might teach you something new, right? But also rewind. Now, McDermott, you're pretty young, so maybe this may actually apply to you. But for myself, Danny, and Dick, and rewind to when you were 4 or 5. What was the worst thing you ever saw when it came to video games and stuff like that?
When it came to video games?
Killing and stuff like that.
What were we even playing when we were 4 and 5? Was that Atari?
Mario Brothers.
I'm pretty sure that was Atari.
I played
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I would say
So-
Contra.
What did we play in
Okay.
Atari?
And Contra was violent, but no blood. No Hulu.
4 or 5. Frogger
So
not getting
Oh, I
hit.
remember Frogger.
Not getting hit.
so-
Not getting hit by something.
So when
Pong.
when you take that and you put it in the mind of a 4, what we have now in games, I don't know. I would like to see them do some more studies. I agree with you guys, but I start to question it now. And the reason I do, I have a little bit of a story for the reason that I kind of see where it might be worth looking. Go ahead.
Well, my question is, why would a 4 or 5-year-old be playing a video game anyway, though?
They shouldn't
That's-
be, but
That's
who's to stop a
my thing.
parent?
Like,
When-
at
alright,
4 or
so-
5, I didn't play video games.
when-
Like, and I can say this, like, my son now, who is 3, like, already gets on, like, I mean, I guess it's, like, becoming the thing kids do, but, like, I look at it when he's like, Dad, let me play. What? No.
When my kid was 4 and 5, he had a tablet. It was called Newbie or something like that. It was a tablet
Yeah.
made for kids, and it only
Yeah.
had like educational games on it that he could play, and that was
That's
it.
fine.
Like he wasn't
That's
playing
fine.
video games. That
Like-
maybe like 6 and 7 is when he started, but
But things like that, yeah. But I'm talking about, like, there's actually parents out there that, like, a kid's 3 or 4.
There's shitty parents
with a
out there.
console, like a game system.
yeah, no. Like one thing I can understand, like if you're gonna do like, all right, when the Wii came out and you could do like the different sports and stuff, and you were active with it. That I could understand maybe getting the 4 or 5-year-old involved. Like you're doing a little bowling game and you're gonna have your 5-year-old roll the ball with the controller. Like that I think isn't bad. Like I think that would be okay. At least they're active, you know?
Like when my son is like 6 plus, yeah, he play Call of Duty, you know, whatever he wants. Fuck it. That shit ain't gonna change him. He's already, when they're born, they're already programmed to be what they're gonna fucking be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I
if
disagree.
if you're violent, you're gonna be violent. Yeah, that's in your nature, bro. Your surroundings bring it out.
To some point, but I disagree with that you're born that way.
You're,
You gotta
Yeah.
look at their future. That it's all gonna be electronic. So
Yes.
so hold on. So Tim, you think that the surroundings make them that way? That they're not in their DNA. That it's not bred to be.
This goes
violent.
back to our conversation last week where we had that discussion. That
I
you
think
had
you're
said that you
both
thought a
right.
lot of people were born like gay or transgender or whatever, and I don't believe that. I believe it's a product of your.
Now hold on. I will say when you did that, I actually did some shit. I was looking at stuff like
He was researching. Oh
I
my
swear-
god.
I swear to God I was. Now, did you know that it is almost the firstborn in a family that turns out to be gay?
And this is like a consensus
Say
of
you have like 3 kids. It's
Okay.
almost always the firstborn one, and you know why.
Now, here's my question
No,
for
so
you.
hold on. Did you know that the firstborn in a family also is usually the one who inherits the mental health problem?
Here's my problem with that, though. All right, so you're obviously this was some kind of study that happened. All right, is there a fucking registry of gay people? Like,
No, but
is there
they did,
somewhere
like,
that you have
they
to log
did
in and say
research.
yes, I'm gay? Like, I don't
No,
think
like-
that they register as a gay person. So how do you judge that?
Bro, because every fucking survey stuff they take that.
All right, so it's like a survey
how
of
many
like
people did the survey?
yeah. So how many people did the
I'm
survey?
not saying it's like a certified thing. I'm just saying when you look at it, right? All right, take for example my cousins, 2 kids. First one's gay. All right. Take example of another family I know. There's 3 kids. First one's gay.
That made sense for Tim.
I'm not saying it's always that
gay.
case. But I'm just saying
Oh,
when you play
my
it when
bad.
you play it to mental health. Firstborn usually gets a mental health gene. It's not always true.
like
but,
good mental health or bad mental health?
No, like the bipolar or the ADHD stuff like that. I'm not saying it's always true,
Okay.
but and then I
I
think
mean-
Tim is onto something with the product of the environment. I think that
100%.
out
It
more.
is.
I think that pushes out, but I'm going with this. I think it's the same way for violent tendencies. It's the same way for you're born that like that. That is inside of you. Now your environment can push it out more.
Yes.
But I think at the end of the day, it's not. It's if you're born to be a serial killer, like not like you're born to be, but you have those tendencies. That you're born a sociopath. You're born a psychopath. Your environment doesn't help, but it brings it out. I mean,
so here's
I
my
think it's already inside of you.
my thing on that is, all right, so like if you were noticed at a young age where you have like maybe violent tendencies or some type of like behavioral issue, it's then on the parents to get the help that you need, like with that, because like normal behavior isn't violent behavior or being like obsessively defiant. It's like you can help, like even like really bad mood disorders left unchecked can turn into that, but it's on the parents and how they're brought up. I think you're both right in a way, and then like it's a split thing between both of them. But I also agree that I think a little bit more than what you're saying, the environment too, because if you take someone that's from a home that all they see is their mom getting beat by their dad or somebody getting beat in the family, that's what they're going to know in their head to be normal.
But you can't always say that's the case, because how many times are there kids from violent backgrounds or violent families who aren't violent either? Because I'm telling you, it's not in their DNA.
I mean, sure, you're right in that sense, and that's why I'm saying I think you're both right in that. But like I've seen a good bit where, like, you know, domestic abuse in a home can change a person a lot from what they were, and yeah, I mean,
There's
like I
other
said, though,
factors.
yeah, there's a ton of factors, and I don't think, like what you guys are saying, I think you're hitting the nail on the head. I don't think there's one right answer to that.
I think there's ways like all right, well, Ted Bundy playing fucking Grand Theft Auto as a kid didn't make him go be Ted Bundy.
No.
I mean, his background didn't help either, but I mean, his parents could have caught on, or what, mom, dad, whatever, whoever the fuck he was with. And,
Probably just parents didn't give a fuck.
His parents could have caught on, and they could say, but I think if you're born a serial, you're not, like, all the serial killers that we've had in America, fucking therapy when they were kids weren't going to stop what they were.
But maybe
they would have played it like it did, but it's not going to.
But maybe they wouldn't have
I don't
did
think-
what they did, and if someone would have caught it sooner, you know.
They would have.
Yeah.
If someone would have caught it sooner, maybe you could have gotten them in like a psych ward or something, or a crazy fucking house, and they would have never been out to do that shit.
I think if you murder somebody, whether or not it's defending yours, you have that killer instinct. I think it's an instinct. There's some people who somebody breaks in their house and they're cooperative the whole time. I think a killer instinct that's inside of you is just like an animal time. I mean, look where we fucking come from, you know? I think it's just some people still have that killer instinct in them, and some people don't. And I think the serial killers who have a couple left out shit, therapy might slow it down, but at some point you're always going to fucking go murder 18 people. I think same as being gay. I think if you come from a straight household, you know, say it's me for example, right? Say my parents were straight, you know, I wasn't around anything like that, not culture or nothing. I think that's where it comes to where you see these married people or guys, girls, stuff like that in relationships, and I think that's where you see them trying to play it off like they're dating people and this, but they always end up sleeping with a man somewhere or a gay strip club, because it's inside of them to be gay, but they also didn't grow up with that culture, so they're not sure what's going on. I think that just confuses people more.
So then they're just like trying to test the waters.
I think they're confused, and that's why people are like, what the fuck's going on? Because I don't know what this is. I'm not too familiar with it. I mean, I'm not saying I want that shit taught in schools, but it's not a bad idea for parents to be open-minded at the same time. Like, at least be like, if your kid has a question or something, be like, yeah, this is what this is. Because you never know. I mean, your kid might be gay as fuck.
Did you ever question yourself when you were younger?
No.
Did you ever wonder what it was like to take it up the butt?
Hold on. I don't know what I want to say.
Go for it.
All right, listen. I think I'm not gonna say. I think
I what
think
you
in my head, I think everybody once in their life was like, "Am I gay? Like, how do I know I'm not gay?" You know? No.
Some stories the other day that make me question your sexuality.
Sheesh.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I say dumb shit like that all the time and do weird shit, you know? But was it...
So
Hold on. If it was the bottle thing, that was not my fault.
No, it wasn't a bottle.
Which one was it? I don't give a fuck.
Kind of almost damn near jerked him off, basically.
Oh yeah. Brad has a huge ass dick, and I was trying to get that thing hard. I'm not gonna lie. His
Is that
dick's
the
like a
same
horse
thing you
dick.
did to Evits?
Yeah, but his dick was like a horse dick. We used to always try to look at his dick. That's not gay though.
Poor guy.
That's not good enough.
No, but I'm saying like
So-
no, like you haven't
my
just
God.
sat here and thought like, damn, I wonder what it's like to be gay. Like, what's it like to get fucked? Like, would I be a top or bottom? You haven't thought about that shit?
Tim is actually getting, like, good stuff said about his outfit. What is wrong with our viewers?
I don't know.
They're,
Fuck you guys. Thank you
They-
to all
hey.
our viewers.
they like your outfit. It's
Thank you.
it's Elton John, but I mean,
just
keep it coming, Tim.
Right,
Keep it coming.
So coming back to
I just
video
don't get it.
games, I'm gonna give a little peek of a video game that I once played that really kind of, it didn't. My
Oh, this should be
opinion,
interesting.
Rock band.
video game violence. No, not Rock Band. But it made me start questioning it a little bit. So,
Wait.
any of you
You
ever
know-
play the game Fallout?
Newcomb.
I thought
Yeah.
you meant when you
Yeah.
were like younger.
No. This is when I was in my.
I've never played
20s.
Fallout.
All right, so Fallout, for anybody who doesn't know, is
Love it.
Great fucking game. I didn't play the first one. I
original one.
played Fallout 3. I played Fallout 3 on the PS3.
I like that one and the one after. But
It's
after.
a post-apocalyptic game where you go around trying to survive, collecting types of materials, killing shit. Really fun game. You can play it third person, you can play it first person. It was my first experience with a game like that. I grew up playing, Danny will tell you, played JRPGs. I'm a huge fan of series, Breath of Fire,
Is
Super
Fallout
Mario
first
RPG,
person?
Any games, you can put it in first person.
So you're getting Call of Duty whenever it comes out, right?
Anyway, so coming back to Fallout 3, one of the items that you need to pick up is a bobby pin, and in that game you use the bobby pins to pick locks to get some, good gear. I got immersed in this game. There was times I'd start playing at like 9, 10 o'clock, and I'd look, it's fucking 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you guys know me, I don't. And one time I was at a job, I no longer work at it, and I'm walking around, and I see a bobby pin, like a real life bobby pin sitting there, and I almost picked it up. I almost said, like, in my brain, I started to go pick it up because
That's
I saw
too-
it sitting there.
That's too much.
That's what kind of shit. I'm like, whoa! I had to take a break from the game. I was getting immersed in this game.
When I first came back to Destiny, I had that feeling like I lost hours. Like I would sit there and, oh my god, like it's 3 or 4 o'clock, like you said. But it never ever made me do things like that outside in real life.
Yeah, we're not open floor, right, Tim? All right, don't get you're that like, what? So you're telling me, like, I mean, I understand, but I don't think that's like a.
It was
bad-
just,
I mean,
it was
maybe-
just like a
maybe-
quick thing.
but maybe it was like,
Did you
a
get
sense
enough-
of, like, oh, I might be playing a little too much, but like. If you were playing Grand Theft Auto and fucking prostitutes 5 hours a day, I don't think you're gonna be like, damn, I almost just want to fuck a prostitute. Like, no, I just think it was just one of those, like, just little. I don't think that was from.
All right, so
You're
is
right,
like
but
looting
you
stuff
can
like that a
see-
thing in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. Like it was in your head, it's kind of like an addiction. Like you have to go around and loot a bunch of stuff in order to do it. Maybe you didn't get to finish what you were looting that night,
It was just
and
it was a quick moment. It was a quick snapshot to where what was fantasy had become reality first. Like, I'm talking a second. Like, I saw it, and I didn't even reach for it, but I saw it and thought, oh, bobby pin. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm here. I'm at work. I'm not playing a video game. That's what got me
Ever
thinking,
notice
like,
You ever notice when you fucked them hookers on GTA and you shot them afterwards, you never got all your money back?
Yeah. I used to fucking give them bitches like 5,000, bro, and like just do it until I coughed up 5,000, bro, and I never got that shit back. I got like
Like
three
$1,500.
No, I would get like if I give them like 5,000, I get like 35 or something like that. But
So-
no, back to yours. I don't know. I mean, that could be
So-
like a lack of sleep thing more than.
that's
like a
what I'm
fucking-
thinking. Because
Maybe.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
lack of sleep makes you, because like I know lack of sleep makes me think of weird shit and like I don't know, just doesn't make my brain work the right way. But
Maybe,
Yeah, I
but
don't-
it's enough to get you thinking. That's all I'm
I
I mean it is,
don't-
but I don't think it's gonna make people shoot shit up.
Yeah, I don't think like the Uvalde shooter was like, yeah, I'm playing hella Call of Duty Warzone and or Apex.
Well,
and now
Oh,
I'm
there's a
just gonna
gun
walk
on the
in school
ground.
and
Let me
blast
pick it
them.
up and
It's
yeah.
something.
17
it's
kill
something
streak.
They're never gonna study. That's not, dude. Too soon.
Airstrike!
That's, all right, stop. We can't laugh about that shit. We're
Oh, I need to go to bed, bro. I'm tired of shit.
that's fucked up.
Yo,
Alright,
go on that
let's get
UAV, shorty.
God damn, he got almost got that
Fucking hell.
nuke. Oh shit, bro. It's too late. I didn't mean it like that.
But
bro.
that's a study that they'll never do. They're never gonna take a bunch of 3 and 4 and put them island and
No.
see what happens. You know, they're not gonna do that. It's just enough to make you think. Basically, what you guys are saying is parents, don't let your little fucking kid. There's a reason that there's a restriction on certain games. Don't let your kids play games they shouldn't be playing. Don't let them
I'll-
watch shit they shouldn't be watching.
I'll say this. I think, but I mean, just, you know, like the recent comment, I mean, that I make things like that all the time. I think shit desensitizes you. Like you said with porn, I think it desensitizes you. So, like, I think violent video games and shit like that desensitizes you into a point where, like, I mean, like, obviously, I don't really mean what I said, but, like, I'll say it. Like, you know, I don't know. I think to a point, like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of, it makes you less, like, wow by it. Like, you know, I remember the first time I played fucking Grand Theft Auto and I was running people over left and right. I was like, holy shit. You know, my mom actually, that was the only game I could not fucking play, but
Really?
you know, me being a scumbag kid, I just went up to my buddy's house right up the street and we used to play there.
I mean,
But
honestly,
that was
like
also because I was in like 5th grade, so like my mom's
When-
like, you're too young for that shit.
when we
I was
were
like, "No, no,
teenagers,
no."
like I mean, Tim played Final Fantasy, but more than anything, like we usually played like Madden or MLB and
Well, I was, but then when I found out like about
007.
like all the other games like that, like Grand Theft Auto, because I played the one where like you were like what was that one? Like the original one where like you were like top level of it, like looking down, like you could get like these tanker trucks and drive around. I played that one, but like it was kind of like terrible graphics.
Down view.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Damn,
top
that's old
down.
as fuck.
Yeah.
but I played that one when I was young, and like I don't think my mom had a problem because it was like one I was like I didn't know what was going on. Plus, it kind of looked stupid, like you know. But then when like Vice City and all that came out,
San
my mom was
Andreas.
like- No, I had San Andreas. It was Vice City.
No,
And my
San
mom
Andreas was
yeah.
worse.
I'm pretty sure Vice City came before San Andreas, right?
It did. Like it was a year
Yeah.
before, but San Andreas was like worse in that aspect.
That's what. Well, then when my mom found out, because like I asked my mom about San Andreas, I was like, "Mom, let's get this." So what I tell her, I said, "Mom, I've been hitting prostitutes and blasting people's heads off on Vice City this whole time. You didn't even know." And then my mom was like, "Fuck it, I don't give a fuck." And he got mad and shit.
Well, like you said, it desensitizes. I mean, even going back to what porn for me growing up was when we had HBO and Showtime for free was the late night nudie mood.
Yes, sir.
A quick little sex scene.
Yo,
occasionally
stop
some
snitching
dick.
about the free Showtime and HBO though. Damn.
Or when you didn't have it, the really shitty picture where you were lucky if you could see a boob, but you could hear the girl moaning. In the
Hell
back.
yeah, dude, that was
That's
awesome.
what we had.
That was
That's
fucking
what we
great.
had. And
McDermott,
for us, it was awesome.
you don't know
When I
shit
was
about that.
18, When I
I'm
turned
glad I
18, I
know.
went and bought my first porn, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I couldn't believe it. Like what I was used to, and then I
Yeah,
bought a
you
real
gotta remember,
porn.
like he says 18, but we didn't have porn readily available to us
know.
on the
Well,
internet.
Yeah, I mean, but and like where you're getting that's facts because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, I am freakier than both of you, and that's because
Probably.
I mean, look, when I started watching porn, I grew up pretty young. I used to masturbate at the family computer and come on computer paper.
What the fuck? I feel so bad for your family.
So, he also jerked off in a public restroom
Oh yeah.
twice. I don't know how you could do that, but so you may be right because
Disgusting.
Well, that was a backstory. If you would have watched our episode, wow.
Yeah. Oh,
It wasn't one of them fucking 100 views, was it?
damn. Was that last week we were talking about it?
Yeah, when I come in the urinal, I said, don't ever come in the urinal because it clogs it up.
He was cleaning it out.
Yeah, I should have just left it, bro. I should
You
have.
should have. They would have never noticed.
Oh my
you. But
God.
the fact that you actually took the time to clean it up. Deep down, you are a good person.
You are. You are.
What kind of public bathroom? Like, where at?
Oh,
I'm
here
not
we go.
releasing
You
it.
might as well. You might as well say it again.
I'm not releasing that because it could be where we had to bring Tim on an episode. So I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why
I
would
forgot
you
about
take
that.
me?
We talked about
Why would
this.
you take me there? Wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. I don't remember you taking me to the restroom. Jerk
No,
off.
it was I mentioned it like it was a thing. If it doesn't happen, then I'll release it at some point.
Okay, I'm
It's
scared.
a fairly busy store.
Sheets.
No, that's a
That's a what?
no. That. Go ahead. I'm not gonna. I just want people to guess. Go.
What were you beating your dick to?
Images
Just, you
in
was
my
just being
head.
it.
Your head?
Got images in my head, like just thinking what I was about to go do to this girl.
Basically,
How did
he
that-
was going to fuck some girl, and he hadn't jerked off. He didn't want to be a two-pump chump,
Facts.
so he stopped it and jerked it in the back. I mean, I like his logic. but I
Yeah,
just
that's a
don't
good
feel like
logic.
he
I
done
just
it.
don't understand why he had to go to the
Well,
public
because I was
bathroom
already
to do
like
it.
I was almost already there, and I had to go pick
Right,
up.
you should have thought about that way ahead of time.
I had to go pick up. black rabbits.
100%. 100% it was sheets.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No, it wasn't sheets. Where the hell? What did you say it was? I can't remember.
I never said it.
I thought
never
you
said
did.
Said it.
It could be sheets because there's a sheets that is actually you can lock the one door.
Who was the girl? Where'd she live?
I'm not saying shit. This was
Done it,
before, like
right?
this was like way before this though. I didn't even know
Bedford?
about that. Huh?
Bedford?
No, that wasn't it. I wish I would have been.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
I was a 2-pump chump on that one. Multiple times.
Hotel, sleep in.
No, I knew you then. I didn't know
Oh wait,
any of you. fuckers
what was
then.
it?
I didn't know any of you guys.
Oh,
When
okay,
is that?
okay.
Yeah, I
So,
was young.
speaking of chumps, did you hear that the Madden rankings were out for quarterbacks?
Yeah, I saw him. I was going over him.
Yeah.
Yo, they really
That's
put Tom
freezing.
Brady. This man is
Oh,
40-some years
so-
old, and he is still a 97
He
overall.
deserves it.
I mean, he does. I'm not saying he doesn't, but it's just fucking crazy.
I am confused on this right here, though. Why is Dak Prescott above Herbert, Russell Wilson, and Lamar?
100%
Yeah.
agree. I don't agree with
Why
Russell
is Dak
Wilson's
Prescott?
ranking.
I think he's worse than that. to be
Where's
fair.
Joe Burrow? The fuck?
Yeah, I think Dak Prescott gets out.
Yes, 100%. And
Russell Wilson gets out.
what?
Yeah, he's not
You're
an
dumb.
87 overall anymore. But
I don't
you
know.
got the end of his career, Russell Wilson. I think you put Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. That could go back and forth.
Yeah, Pat
Like,
Mahomes
one,
is
two,
where he should be.
that's
Josh
fine.
Allen's where he should be.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen, fine. Although it could go back and forth, but I think Pat Mahomes has the better. I don't know. That could be back and forth, but Herbert
Herbert belongs up there, I think.
in there, Lamar's in there because Lamar.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a down season last year, but let's be honest, they also had.
We can put him in there, but Burrow should be in there. 100%.
So we're taking 2 out. So Joe Burrow 100%
Yeah.
should be in there.
Do you put
Oh, it's
Stafford
gonna
in
be
there?
Jones. Hold on, it's missing two. It's
That has to have Stafford.
Stafford's an 85.
Hold on,
It
it,
has
it
to-
didn't show the two bottom ones.
Oh, okay.
there's-
Oh, okay, there's Burrow. I was going to say, what the
Burrow's
fuck?
5, Stafford's 10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you guys take
Oh, okay.
Prescott and Herbert out, or Prescott and Wilson out. You're moving
Prescott.
Stafford up above
I'm not
Prescott.
I'm not saying. No, Prescott, because Prescott's going out. Stafford should be above Herbert, though, for sure. I think
Yeah.
Herbert, if anything, should be your number 10.
Yeah, Herbert should be 10, and then Lamar Jackson should be 9.
No, Lamar Jackson should be 6.
You think?
5 or 6. You got to get that man. I mean, all right, he should be at least 6. I'll leave Joe Burrow at 5.
You think?
I think Joe
you
Burrow
think?
did his
Wait,
thing.
do you really think Lamar Jackson's above Stafford?
Absolutely.
Why? Stafford won a Super Bowl.
I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah, he had a really good team around him.
I
But
meant Stafford is 6 and Lamar 7. I don't think
Okay.
Lamar's a 9. I think
I'm cool with that.
although
Stafford
I
at
don't
6.
know. I think Lamar. If I'm in a draft again, you always go with Lamar. Like I don't know. Like Stafford has. Look at who
You're
Stafford
thinking
has,
of
though.
fantasy,
Look at who
though.
Look at who. No, I'm saying look at who Stafford has. Cooper fucking Cup.
Yeah.
Cooper fucking Cup saved Matthew Stafford. Let's be honest. Matthew Stafford is not an amazing quarterback.
All right. I mean, he
He's
had
a-
Cal.
Good quarterback. I mean, look what he did.
He's
for
good,
Washington. Yes,
but
All
he's
he's
right,
not
making
look,
noise,
he's good.
but-
He's good. He's better than like your quarterbacks that have been on successful teams that were just game managers. All right, Matt Stafford is. He's not S tier. He's not A tier, but he's a good quarterback.
Stafford is like Brett Favre in my eyes. Brett Favre was good, but he also had his downfalls.
I'm not mad about that.
Right? I think Lamar Jackson is better. I think you give Lamar a healthy team, and he puts on what he did a couple years, like not last year, but the year before.
As an
Lamar
overall
could throw.
football
Lamar
player?
could throw.
As an overall football player, yeah, but
I
as
mean,
a pure throwing quarterback, no.
Well, I think he's a better quarterback.
I don't think he's a better throwing quarterback.
And but we'll give Matthew Stafford the respect at 6.
Lamar
will be
7. So you want to keep Herbert in there at like 8,
Herbert
9,
will
or
be
10.
8.
So who you
Herbert
throwing
will
in
be
there?
8. Herbert will be 8.
Kyler Murray. I'm bringing
Kyler
Eh.
Murray 10. Kyler Murray 10.
Give Kyler Murray some time because he had a down season.
I say 10 though.
His first season was really good, but last year he had a down year. What about Matt Ryan? Are you throwing him in there?
No.
No.
Matt Ryan
Even
hasn't
with the
showed
Colts
me
now?
shit for the last couple of years. No, Matt Ryan has to show me shit this year to be top
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Because that wasn't all fucking just the Atlanta fan. That was half of Matt Ryan too. Matt Ryan was.
Yeah, Matt Ryan can't win the big games. The only thing I will say, early in his beast at home, like Atlanta did not. Like if you were picking games, take Atlanta at home all the.
All right. So who are you throwing in there then? Like, you give Kirk Cousins a spot on there, or
He's not 9. He wouldn't be a 9. If that.
so is that the spot we're
Kirk
looking at? Is
Cousins, no.
9?
No, I mean 9 or 10 because if you want to move Kyler up or take Kyler's, I think Kyler's a 10.
I mean, I think
I'm
he can
thinking-
be a 10.
I'm thinking because
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else. I mean, Jimmy G. Are we giving him?
No.
Just out. He's in the NFC. All right. So are you throwing Russell Wilson back in there then?
No, I don't think he's.
What?
I don't think Russell Wilson should be a top 10.
All right.
I
Well,
honestly don't think Kyler Murray should be either.
I mean, we'll
But
see who else
What
you're
about
going to throw in
Deshaun
there.
Watson?
He's not even going to play.
I think if you're keeping Russell in there, then you gotta keep Baker Mayfield in top 10.
No.
Russell
not
Wilson
even
and
gonna
Baker Mayfield are the same fucking person.
I mean,
They
he's
both
only going to start
fucking
by
suck.
default because fucking. He went to what? Carolina?
Yeah,
Yeah, because they don't fucking have anyone.
I don't know. Maybe you keep Russell. I just don't think Russell was like.
The problem is.
I think Russell would be like 10.
The problem is, like, we're at that point where, like, you're Brady, you're like Peyton's gone. Brady should have been gone, but no, not really, because he's still the best quarterback in the league. So
Like, if you-
you got Brady and Rodgers who are at the end of their career, but they're still the top 2 guys in the league. You got Russell Wilson who's nearing the end of his career, but at one point he was top 3 quarterback in the league. All right, but now you got your young guys coming up. So at one point you're going to have Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson if he lasts, Herbert hopefully if he lasts. Those will be your top 5, and then you'll have a new set of people coming in. You know, you can always throw Trevor Lawrence in there.
No, he didn't show shit this year either. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He ain't gonna be
What
shit.
about, what about Dwayne Haskins?
No.
nah, he lost to that dump truck.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
In our lifetime, do you think there'll ever be another Tom Brady?
I think you're looking at it with Patrick Mahomes.
And his well, wait a minute. Do you mean like his situation where drafted in the 7th round, didn't start until the star quarterback of the team got hurt, and then went on to win the Super Bowl that year? Yeah.
And then be
The greatest quarterback of all time.
invincible.
And you can't say the life story like that. Like, I mean, I think Patrick Mahomes is still.
Are you ever going to take another 7th round quarterback and make him the
honestly,
best in the league? The best there
unless
ever
you're-
was.
That's not like.
That's
I
the
think
story.
That's a terrible story. I think that's like.
That's
I
a s-
think when you look, but but not nobody's gonna have the same fucking story.
Right, so there's never going to be another Tom Brady. That's the answer to that question.
Yes, there is. Patrick Mahomes. I'm looking at
Patrick
fucking skill level
Mahomes,
and fucking accomplishments. I don't give
100
a fuck the 7th round.
Percent can be. He can win more Super Bowls than Brady, but that thing stands. He wasn't.
I'll argue with you on that, Ethan. That I like Pat Mahomes. Wasn't with Pat Mahomes. I mean, within one season. I mean, Brady came out of no.
Right,
unless
that's
you
on,
follow
no one knew
him in
who he
college.
was.
And even in college, they said he would never make it because he
Yeah.
was too small.
Why did he become? Why was he a 7th round pick? Because no one believed in him.
I don't
He
look
wasn't
at
that good.
I don't look at that though. I don't look
Why?
at because that
But you
doesn't-
have to.
No, you don't, because then you're gonna say, oh, okay, Tom Brady had it a little harder because he wasn't the size they wanted, and he was a 7th round pick, so he's automatically better. If Pat Mahomes at the end of his career has the same stats and the same line up perfectly, everything is tied equal with Brady, rings, stats, everything.
No, I'm saying
You're gonna
he
say
could be
Tom
better.
Brady was better. Tom Brady was better because he had a harder way in. No.
I'm not saying he's better. All right, but you see, this man is what 43 now, and he's still the best quarterback in the league.
Can we just say that at this point in time, Kobe and LeBron James are the greatest athletes in the world because at 18, 19, they went to the NBA and fucking did their thing.
I mean, you can't really compare. I don't think you can
I
compare
mean, but like,
Brady
if we're saying stories, yeah, like,
All right, so
They're
if you,
different styles.
all right, you're in the Super Bowl. All right, your quarterback just got hurt. You can pick one from the fucking NFL to win that Super Bowl for you. Who are you picking? Tom fucking Brady.
maybe.
Unless they're playing
There's
the Giants.
no question you're not picking Tom Brady.
Maybe because Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes to me are the equal player.
No, Tom.
They both have choked and they both done well. I mean,
Right, but
to me right now, I'm
no.
not going to lie to you.
Pat Mahomes has done well one time in the Super
taking
Bowl.
Pat Mahomes.
One time in the Super Bowl and choked bad.
Hold on.
I'm taking Pat
Bad.
Mahomes. Taking Pat Mahomes.
You're
in this day
fucking
and age.
high. You are
Pat
dumb as
Mahomes-
shit.
Because you know what Tom Brady can do? He can't get out the fucking pocket.
It don't matter. His line keeps him protected.
We changed the question. Dickens' question was just, do you think we'll ever have another Tom?
No.
I feel like we've answered that question.
Yes,
That's
I think
the
we'll have
story.
more.
I disagree.
I don't think. I mean, if you mean story wise, no. You're never gonna have this. You're never gonna have another Derrick Henry. You're never gonna have another fucking Calvin Johnson. You're not.
Why-
I mean, nobody's gonna have the same story.
What do you mean we're not gonna... No, I'm not saying that. You're taking it as like, all right, so what's Derrick Henry's story?
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody has a different story. I'm saying
No,
you're
not everyone
like,
has a
you can't do that.
special
Like, you-
story like that. Everyone does have a story
do.
in how you came into
I'm
the
sure-
NFL. What I'm saying is
sure-
Tom Brady is known for being a 7th round draft pick. Everybody knows he was a 7th round draft pick. Nobody knew who the fuck he was when he came into that playoff game or whatever game it was. When Bledsoe went down and he came in, nobody knew who the fuck he was. And then went on to do what he did. Nobody's done that, and that's what he is known for. If you're saying like everyone has a story, tell me what their special story is that makes
I don't
them
know everybody's
great.
single story. I'm just saying.
Right, 'cause it doesn't matter.
The story doesn't fucking matter to make them a better fucking player. If anything, let's put fucking Ray Lewis in the fucking Hall of Fame for above every athlete because that man fucking played in the NFL and murdered somebody and fucking got a. Let's just put you know what? Let's just fucking put goddamn fucking Aaron Hernandez in that bitch because that motherfucker killed 2 people and was catching touchdown passes the next fucking day.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
it. You know, story.
he didn't really
Fuck
do
it.
anything
He had a
that special.
story. The fuck he didn't? That motherfucker was that motherfucker would be. I guarantee you, if he didn't,
He
go
went
on a
from
killing
a
spree-
nobody. No one knew who he was to the greatest of all time.
At the end of the day, I look at stats. I don't give a fuck where you come from, what you do. Like, yeah, that's an incredible story.
He's still holding every
That's an
record.
incredible story. But he was still drafted in the NFL, right? That's an incredible story. But
In
you
the
know
7th
what?
round.
There's fucking players right now. There's players who come from fucking Canadian football who start making a difference. There's players who come from a fucking D4 college. I mean, are we really going to go down?
All right, but remember, what is it? Only like 5% of players who make it to the NFL
That's what I'm saying.
last more than 5 years? or
I
less.
don't think the story. I mean, I think the story's cool, but when it comes down to
Cool.
when it comes down to, I think like hearing like, all right, Tom Brady's story, like, hey, that's crazy, man. Like you were doubted your whole life, okay. But when it comes down to like the bet, like that shit don't mean nothing. Like, hey, you made it, man. You proved everybody wrong. Congratulations, Pat. You know, at the end of Pat Mahomes' career, we'll just say him for example, or Drew Brees if he kept playing. Like, hey, they had better stats than you though, so.
All right,
Your
but
story doesn't get you up there. Like, it's a cool
But-
story. Like, we're not gonna probably see that.
we're not
again,
seeing the
but,
story
yeah,
did.
shit works
He's
better.
holding all these records. He literally,
I'm just
you
saying,
could
like-
you could go to the Hall of Fame when he makes it, and it's gonna say GOAT beside his name. Is
Hold on, so
is
if-
Pat Mahomes gonna say GOAT when he ends his career?
Time out.
Fuck you! Don't do that shit to me. Fuck you. You're not saying what you gotta say. Shut up. I'm gonna mute your dumb ass.
I'm trying to
Watch me. I'm gonna
fucking-
mute
I'm
you.
trying to- I'm
Shut
trying to
up.
ask you the question.
Shut
I want
up.
you to answer.
Shut
I
up.
want you to answer.
Shut
I
up.
want you to answer
You
this
see what I
question.
did there?
I want you to answer this. Yeah, fuck you, Diggin.
Get on Pat
No,
Mahomes'
no,
dick. The
you
fuck?
haven't answered the fucking question. I'm saying at the end of Pat Mahomes, I'm just using Pat Mahomes because he's number 2 in the league. For me.
It's possible that
At
he
the end-
could
or number
have all
3.
these records.
But time out. All right, so at the end of when Aaron Rodgers calls it a day, and Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady had equal stats, equal Super Bowls,
But they
equal
don't.
MVPs, equal everything. I'm just saying, if that would happen, would you say, "Oh, Tom Brady
No.
is better than that"? Because
No.
of his story. So then, so you're saying they're tied?
He has the story, a special story. Everybody has a story.
that's what
I
I'm
know. He has a special fucking story because he was 7th round pick. Nobody knew who he was. He sucked, and he holds every fucking record you could hold. And he's got the most Super Bowls ever fucking won. And he's 43 years old and still the best quarterback in the league. And he's everybody's pick. If you go to the Super Bowl, you're picking Tom fucking Brady. I hated Tom Brady my whole entire life. But goddamn, now, respect. That's all I gotta say.
But
So yeah,
that's
you
not-
have all that.
but-
So Pat
but-
Mahomes needs to have all that when he fucking retires. And then yeah, maybe might call him the greatest of all time. But he doesn't. Does he? Will he? Maybe. We don't know.
Pat Mahomes fucking play his fucking career out.
Well, get off
But
his
I'm
dick,
saying-
bro.
I'm not on his. I'm just saying. God damn.
got
Like,
it.
I don't fuck the story. I just want to see how they do.
I got another hypothetical for you. I saw
No,
this
fuck,
one
I
the
don't- I'm
other
done with
day.
hypotheticals,
No,
bro.
hold on. This is a good one though. This is a good
I'm
one.
fucking sweating.
I heard this one the other day. You take this. This is a guy who played in the early 2000s. You take today's offenses with these run pass options, these pistol formations, and the protection that quarterbacks, or just offensive players in general, but quarterbacks have nowadays. Who could potentially be the best quarterback had he had that same offense?
Don't even say it. Who?
You have to admit it. You have to think about it. You can take someone like Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Pat Mahomes, guys like this.
He's gonna say Jamarcus Russell.
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
No.
Thank
No.
God.
I would have left.
Because
He's gonna
this
go with
person,
Eli.
no, because this person was already good, but he wasn't a known passer.
Run Dofer.
Jesus, you guys aren't even fucking. Jamarcus Russell was the closest one, y'all.
Michael Vick.
Tommy Maddox.
Finkel.
Michael Vick.
Michael.
Michael Vick's still a top 10 fucking quarterback.
Yeah,
of all time.
Michael Vick was
Exactly,
great.
The dog killing is what
Imagine.
kind of fucked his career.
Well,
Yeah.
He's a top 10 dog fighter.
Facts. He now apparently.
So what are you saying he should have had more? Like,
Hold on. So let me clarify. So yeah, we all can agree Michael Vick was first time, but passing, he didn't have nobody to throw to. We all know that, and his passing wasn't great. It was his leg.
no, he really didn't have anyone to pass it to, but that dude had a fucking cannon.
Yeah,
He
did.
had a
put
fucking
him in-
cannon.
Put him in today's offensive formations we're running with the protection that quarterbacks get nowadays. Michael Vick's probably the best quarterback.
But would have Michael Vick use that protection though? That's the thing. He stayed in the pocket maybe a half a second and then ran. Most of the
His
time.
dogs could use some of that protection.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Roddy White.
At the end of his
Michael
career.
At the
Michael-
end of his
I don't
career.
think. I think like I'm agreeing that Michael Vick is definitely a top 10, but Michael Vick also. I mean, Lamar Jackson makes the same throw. He wasn't a passer at the end of the day.
And you
He-
never got to see
He
the
could
end of
run
his
the ball.
career.
He can make some good throws, but he also did some dumb shit too.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did, but imagine putting him in these off.
No, I don't
Imagine
think.
the
think it
passing
changes
stats.
I don't think anything changes
The
on
passing
him.
stats
On him,
are yeah. His
If he
passing
had
stats
better
are way above
receivers-
touchdowns and yards.
if he had better receivers, better like people around him to block, better catchers, yeah, obviously he would have done better, but a lot of other quarterbacks would have too. I'm just saying, like, I think if
saw
you
it
would have
the
put
other
more
day,
around
and I
Vince
thought it
Young,
was-
he could have been better. Maybe. I don't know.
No, he went fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did go crazy too, but
But yeah, I was gonna say, can we just say if Vince Young wasn't pushed to start right away and lead a fucking Tennessee Titans team who wasn't quite ready to go yet? And
I mean,
they're
I'm not
fucking
gonna
nuts
lie. He
because
did
Jeff
his
Fisher
thing
was-
his fucking rookie year, though.
Yeah, but Jeff Fisher was a piece of fucking shit.
True,
fuck
but
that guy. But I'm saying, like,
he still did his thing.
I mean, like, all right, so Michael Vick career stats yards 22,000,
That's over
Passing.
how many seasons?
56%. I'm trying to see
How many seasons did he play?
2001.
I feel like he ran the ball like 70% of the time.
But to be fair, 2007, 8. He did, so 2 seasons off. So he played one.
What were the 2 seasons off for? Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt the one time in preseason.
He went to jail for like a year,
Didn't he get hurt the 1 year?
and then he was probably hurt.
So
Man,
how
he
many years
definitely
total?
was jail. Hold on, damn! I counted but 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years.
13
So
years?
You say he never got in trouble? That's another 2 years. Yeah.
Alright, but still, alright, so 13 years, and you said how many total passing yards did he have?
Only 22,000. So
Yo, that's less than 2,000 a year.
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
But he's not a
His stats
passer.
would've been-
I mean, no, he wasn't
Yeah,
a...
but he could have been. He could have been.
How?
And-
People are throwing 4. Ryan Tannehill. Hold on. Let me. If Ryan Tannehill has more passing yards than him in a career so far, then that's just dumb because Ryan Tannehill.
He probably will, because Tannehill was...
had Michael Vick's legs.
I don't know. That's a tough one, because even if you put that stuff around him, he still, I think, had that tendency to just run because he could run.
See. Here's my thing though. Remember his first year with the Eagles? He
Ryan
was throwing the ball
Tannehill
more.
It's played 30.
Yeah, because he got old and couldn't fucking run as fast.
30,000
But
yards.
he was able to get it done, and he had the.
Who, Tannehill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't just. Michael Vick was Michael Vick. I think you put him in this day and age, like, it's still going to be Michael Vick. Like, he's still
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah, I think he's a different
Atlanta
story.
made the offense for him. Atlanta had the offense of what you see today.
Yes.
Just Atlanta was one of the few teams running it.
His
Them and
first
Eagles.
season with the Eagles, he was a passer. Yes, he ran too. but
Because he was old.
He
Yeah.
had one of his best passing seasons.
Because he was old and couldn't run as fast.
You're gonna see that. You're gonna see that with Lamar Jackson here in another couple of years.
Yep.
You're gonna see that with, Deshaun Watson and a couple,
Kyler Murray.
Tennessee Titans, fucking Malik Willis.
Yeah.
You're gonna see him. I mean, after
Although-
fucking so many injuries and hits, you have
Yeah.
to become a passer. I just think. Same as running back, like we talked about last week.
And I think that's what happened to
yeah.
Cam Newton. It showed how
yeah,
good of a passer he wasn't.
facts. Oh God.
And definitely had fucking glass bones. That man could not take a hit.
I will say
He
this:
took a lot of them.
you hate Tom Brady because Tom Brady is the best in the league.
I hated Tom Brady my
You hate-
whole life because
hate
I was tired
Tom
of seeing him
Brady
win over and
retires.
over.
Tom Brady retires. If Aaron Rodgers is still there, Mahomes, like, you're gonna hate the next best person in the league that's always in the Super Bowl.
Aaron
You're gonna
Rodgers is just
hate
an
it.
asshole. People hate him
You're gonna
anyway.
hate it. You're gonna hate it. If Joe Burrow goes to 7 Super Bowls in a row, you're gonna fucking hate Joe Burrow. whether you
I
say
probably
so or
will.
not.
Although it's hard
Yeah,
to hate
yeah.
that fucking cigar smoking fucking swag, man.
I think people hated Tom Brady more because of the Patriots. Because when Tom Brady got out of the Patriots and then Rob Gronkowski got out of the Patriots, they were able to do things that
Yeah,
Bill
well,
Belichick and that family did not want them to do. They didn't want Tom Brady to be a funny guy.
I
They didn't
think
want that. They didn't-
I think the NFL paints them in a certain way too, because I don't know if you've noticed, but Pat Mahomes is starting to get some of that hate, and they're starting to paint him in a certain way now.
Well, that's more. That was his brother brought a lot of that though.
Yeah, but
Because
it seems like a lot of that seemed like the whole Joe Burrow versus like Joe Burrow's like the guy everyone loves now, and Pat Mahomes is like going to be the new guy to hate. That's just what it seems like, which sucks because I think Pat Mahomes is a cool dude. He's a good fucking football player, good quarterback.
I mean, fuck Madden though because they dick.
Yeah, yo, I did, but when I peeped the running back rankings, that scared me for fantasy because I saw how fucking shallow that pool is.
Jonathan Taylor's supposed to be like the number one back.
No, it's Derrick Henry's number one.
Henry.
So
Yeah.
I've been hearing
Derrick
Derrick Henry's
Henry.
more like
No, Jonathan Taylor's like 3. I think it goes Henry, then the number 2 guy like didn't really make sense to me.
Some people say Saquon's due for a good year. Just saying.
Yeah, if he doesn't play for the Giants.
Nick Chubb was number 2.
Yeah,
McCaffrey was actually number 3, and then Taylor was 4.
Taylor should be 3.
Yeah, I think Taylor should be 3.
Speaking of Nick Chubb, did
Where-
you see the video where he squatted 610 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Why
He did
is,
it two rep.
Najee
Yo.
not in the top? Like,
Because he didn't. He
10.
wasn't like outstanding.
yeah, but I think he should definitely be in the top 10.
Nah.
What?
1 year you can't be. in
Yeah, I
the
think
top 10.
Mixon was 5 and Kamara was 6. Yo, and they put Justin Jefferson's ranking at like an 88. Like, that is way too low.
Yo, they dicked
But,
the dude from Tennessee.
well, he was a rookie last year. I think that's why.
Did you see his fucking stats?
No, I didn't.
Motherfucker went the fuck off.
I mean, yeah, he did, but I think they did that because
So-
he's a rookie.
Look at Diggin. Look at him. He's just molting. Just
Oh, them
crushing.
goldfish,
So
bro.
going back to
Big
Joe Burrows and the Bengals,
Oh.
did you see the Bengals' new helmet?
No, actually, I haven't seen it yet.
White fire.
It's white?
All white. Yeah, all white.
Why are they incorporating white? What was wrong with that?
It's like an alternate. They're gonna wear a couple times.
Because they won the Super Bowl?
No, it's
Or they got money, finally?
no. Them and Dallas and a couple other teams are doing it. It's like a new alternate thing.
Oh.
Like, they're throwing on like this white kind of like.
Well, I was
Dallas is doing it too.
I was hoping, like, they're making money now. Cincinnati's actually relevant again. Maybe they'll change something. They haven't changed
I think it's
anything.
That way too.
That's why they're doing it, because nobody would have gave a fuck last or 2-3 years ago if when Andy Dalton was there being a quarterback. They would have been like, "Oh my god, since he has a white helmet." Now everybody been like, "Okay, they're fucking terrible." Like, that white helmet's gonna get you real far, like 3 wins maybe.
So going over to another sport and speaking of relevancy, I feel like there's a story which we were going to talk about last week. Actually, we got to stick with relevant.
What?
The
Nah.
Brittany Griner
Oh, okay.
situation. I know
Yeah,
it was
girl.
a top-
WNBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
She
Russia.
fucked herself. Too screwed.
Facts. I mean, even if she didn't plead guilty, like what are you? You're trying to bring drugs into our country. Like, I mean, what? People who feel sorry for you are fucking idiots.
Yeah, facts. You did what you
Yeah.
did. Like,
I'd be glad that
Yeah.
they didn't cut her head off.
Facts.
Now,
My thing is- Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I will. The other thing I'll say is I don't know the story. I really didn't read up much on it, so I pulled up Yahoo, and all I'm really seeing is saying like and drug, some cannabis. Like how much I don't know.
Pretty sure it was a lot, but it
What?
doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, you know Russia's rule. You know this. You know that. You know the
Yeah.
law. If you break the law, you break the fucking law. Like.
yeah, you don't
And
get
that's
fucking
why-
special treatment just because you're a famous fucking
And that's what
WNBA
people
player.
are like, bring her home, let her do her time here. And I'm thinking,
No.
so all those locked up and abroad shows you watch on TV where these people are spending like 15, 20 years in terrible prisons getting ass fucked.
Right.
Nobody gave a fuck about them being there. It's because it's a fuck one, it female.
Yep.
2, WNBA player, I mean, people idolize these fucking clowns. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry's one of my favorite athletes, but like, I don't idolize the fucker. Like, bro, you're idolizing somebody who, let's be honest, has an amazing life. Like, what do you? Like, Brittany Griner doesn't give a fuck if you sign a poster or a fucking petition and bring her over here. She's gonna come over here, smoke her weed, and scissor her fucking wife. Like, she ain't gonna give a fuck about you.
So do you think that some of this is being made a bigger deal because it's Russia?
That, and I think it's the female thing, because you gotta see. Originally it was Russia. Now it's, if LeBron was over there, we bring him back. No, if LeBron went to Russia,
He wouldn't be
bringing
stupid
fucking
enough to do
cannabis
that
back
shit.
over, yeah. And then
Plus, keep them.
and that's like,
And then the other argument to it was if she made enough over here, she went out to go play in another league. No,
No.
that's how. I mean, that might be why she does it. But to me, I mean, if you spent your money better, like you didn't have, I mean, you still make a decent contract over here. So if you didn't blow your money trying to be fucking rich and buy a scissor machine for your girlfriend, then I mean,
The fuck is a scissor machine?
What's with scissor?
Because
He likes scissoring.
this subject has just me fucking pissed for fucking months now. Like this, women get treated equal in sport. I mean, like at the end of the day, you don't have the fucking money. If Brittany Griner went overseas because she needed more money to play, hey, dumb bitch, leave your fucking cannabis oil over there and don't bring it back here and get caught, you fucking idiot. Sorry,
The thing is, they agreed to be paid that much.
Yeah, exactly. You signed the contract.
At the end of the day, you don't have the money in the WNBA.
No, you don't. You don't.
There's a
They're not
reason why
bringing it
Serena Williams makes bank as a female tennis. People forget that Serena Williams and her sister, I forget her name.
Venus.
Venus. I always remember Serena because I think she was like the better one, right?
She was the better of the
Yeah. But people
were
actually
paid-
care about tennis, though.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But see, no, not that. Come on, that's fucked up.
What?
That's a little fucked up. But
I'm saying, I'm telling you, more
But
people
that's what I'm
watch
saying,
tennis
that's
than
what I'm
WNBA,
saying.
and that.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You watch tennis because you like tennis. There's
Yeah,
more
but you don't
money
know other
involved in
tennis
tennis.
players.
There's more money involved in tennis.
Yeah.
Exactly. I only know the one guy, fucking Rafael Nadal. That's it.
Yeah.
No, what was the other dude that he was always going against? Federer.
I know more. Federer. I know the same amount of female as male guys.
Yes.
Women's soccer. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know shit.
When the Olympic women's soccer team plays over the men, I watch them first.
Yeah?
I don't give a fuck about them, man. I would like our USA women's team. But that's what I'm saying. Like, WNBA doesn't
cool,
have
though.
the fucking money. They don't have the viewership. If you're watching basketball, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, they may have skill, but you're watching basketball to fast break, dunk, three, like this.
Yes.
Like, yes, they have good players, but they just play the game different. And it's not entertaining to me. It's not entertaining to watch them run 18 plays of fucking a possession. And oh my God, did you see that pick and roll? God damn, hey, holy shit! There was 2 pick and rolls and an assist and a finger roll. God damn, no! I want to watch LeBron James put his fucking big dick on someone's fucking forehead and posterize that motherfucker. I want to watch Jimmy Butler come down the fucking court, cross a motherfucker up, spit in his fucking mouth, and dunk while he's doing it. I don't want to watch fucking Brittany Griner fucking do a fucking left hand layup. And hit the cannabis. It's like, come on, bro.
Cannabis.
What was that quote? Hold on, let me, because I'm about to read that thing I told you, Tim.
Yeah. Well, while
All
you're
right.
finding that, you
I got it.
Got it.
So you said this was Bill Burr, a comedian, right? So I guess he was bringing it up, and I didn't watch it. I just saw the quote. I guess he got pissed about
Oh,
it.
he got into it really good.
So his
He's a big
quote,
sports fan.
and this is like quote take, like this came out his mouth.
Yeah,
look
he's
at
from
the-
Boston.
Look at the WNBA. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention it's a male subsidized league. We gave you a league and none of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, going fucking nuts like the guys do, Burr said. None of you went to the fucking games. You failed them. Not me, not men. Women failed the WNBA. Let me repeat that. Women failed the WNBA.
Facts.
Ladies, name your top 5 WNBA players of all time. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your city. You can't do it. You don't give a fuck about them.
I'm not even gonna lie.
That's facts.
I don't
I
even
went
know
to-
one.
I went to school, and there was a girl in my school who passionate about the WNBA. Like, she went to games. She did. Okay, that's good for you. But she also women. That's the thing. You have women and men going to the going to NBA games. Women buying jerseys, wanting to go to the NBA
Yep.
games. It's not men's fault that the league's fucking failing.
Yeah.
Nobody at the end of
You
the
don't-
day, nobody gives a fuck.
You don't see those
have-
celebrities on the on the court, the court seats. You don't
You
see any
have-
celebrities there.
Facts. You have on at the Grizzlies games, you had 3 women who got kicked out on one game, arrested because they were fucking protesting the owner for he was involved in like the killing of animals, like, but it was like he owned a slaughter or something like that. I don't know the full story on that, but like they would go there and protest. Hey, bitches, you 3 motherfuckers who are feminists and love your fucking chicken, why don't you go to the WNBA game and fucking like, you know, like that doesn't make sense. Or it's just something to fucking bitch about, man.
Well,
That's all
and
this country's come to.
Here's where it's trying to get something for nothing. Because here's where it comes from. Yes, women playing professional, sure, has not been around as men playing sports. So they're behind probably 50.
Yeah.
What you're looking back to. I get that argument. You got to earn it. Male athletes have not always made, where a lot of that comes from endorsements and shit like. But they had to earn that money.
Yes.
You need someone to come in your league. A Serena Williams, who's the face of women's tennis.
Hold on.
Ronda Rousey,
Candace Parker. They've had
girls. A lot of
they've
good
had
people.
those
but
girls,
you got to keep it coming.
but I think they do. I think the problem is you don't continue to watch it because it's like once the girls leave college basketball, which I don't even really watch much college basketball. You watch the college basketball more just because it's college basketball, like the tournament style thing. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to them coming to the WNBA, it's like, oh, okay, it's not really. I think it's the entertainment value. When you're watching Serena Williams on the tennis court, you're like, God damn, that bitch can hit the. Yep. She got talent, but you know what? It's also entertaining to watch. I hate to say it. I don't want to be that guy. I just think basketball is more of a men's sport than females in the entertaining side. Not that they can't play. Not that they can't. Like, I guarantee you everybody in the WNBA would kick my ass in basketball in a game to 11, 100%. I would not beat any of them.
It's the entertainment
But
value.
it's not entertaining. When you think, well, I don't watch the NBA because I'm like, yeah, I love that fucking play. Yeah, you run a fucking isolation. Yeah, you fucking do it, Miami. You fucking no. I watch it because I'm like, yeah, god damn, dude. Like, holy shit. Like dunks, fucking the athleticism, the speed, the fucking they're not making the same plays, man. They're not. And even Brittany Griner was one of the first girls in the last 10 to 15 years that I know of that was dunking the basketball, and her dunks were still not the male dunks. It's like one-handed.
Yeah.
Whoa, I can do that on my 8-foot run, bitch. Like, okay.
You're saying that they pretty much need their own sports.
I don't think the WNBA is ever going to flourish. It's not, because it would have by now. It's going to be a smaller version.
I'm not saying that they don't have the talent to make it entertaining like the men, but they just don't.
You're just never going to be able to do it like that.
And maybe there's a lot of girls who really can't, like, they have the same height rim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, maybe that's one of the scientific facts that, like, women naturally aren't able to jump as high as men. I know a lot of them probably could. Some of them probably could, but maybe not as many. It's just all about how you train your body, really. Maybe they could if they train their body to do it, but I don't know. It's just they just don't do it though.
Yeah, most women can never.
And I think that's why I think that's
women.
why softball was, created, because it was something that made, like, the sport of baseball different for them. And I'm not gonna lie, like, there ain't no fucking way in hell one of those pro softball players that are fucking whipping that bitch in there fucking underhanded. I ain't hitting that shit. They're fucking wicked ass pitches.
If you're playing baseball, that female's also not cranking that ball out of fucking 300-something yards. Like, they're not doing it.
No, they're not. They're not doing that because that ball won't travel that far. But still, like,
I think that's where they fucked up though. I
would watch softball over WNBA. Honestly,
I think that's where they fucked up is they need to take the WNBA and be like, hey, we're gonna make you like a summer league, and then give us a professional fucking softball league.
Yeah.
Instead of like just
I'd
a
watch
Olympic.
that. Because softball and baseball, they're the same fucking sport.
Yes.
They both have their own respects. Like,
Yes.
most men couldn't probably play professional softball like these girls do because of the reaction time, because playing it short. That underhanded pitching. But most women couldn't play baseball.
I think I think men could, to an extent. Like
If you train,
man,
like
I'm
if you take an
actually-
MLB baseball player though, or someone who hasn't been trained to hit a ball coming at them like that, it's
Yeah.
different because you're trained to see the ball coming from up here. That's
But I
where
think
you're
if
looking
you-
at it.
if you're because you look at men's softball leagues. I mean,
Yeah, but
there's some fast-paced softball leagues that dudes are cranking that ball out. I think if it's something you're doing, they get used to it. I think that softball does it well because it's built for the female or your middle-aged man who just wants to go out on a weekend and have a tournament.
yeah,
You know, like hold on, echo.
I don't know whether there's an echo.
Oh,
I don't
maybe it's
hear
because you're
anything.
close. It might be picking
Fuck
up
you.
your breath, and that's when we come across. Yeah, it is. Wow, that sounded Jewish. Anyway. Nobody got that.
I'm not even. Anyway,
Oh, no. You make.
Are you
What
not
was that?
against Jewish?
Fuck.
Yeah, did you hate Jewish people?
that's fucked
I
up,
hate
McDermott.
What was that one? Well, if I hear myself one more time, I'm quitting.
Fuck you.
All right. Thank you.
What?
What was that?
It does make
league
it hard
or
to
the
talk.
football thing. Yeah, it's like you hear you're like, what was that football league? The girls that like lingerie. Was that what it was?
Oh, the lingerie football league.
Okay,
Yeah.
so one. I mean, not. I'm not gonna lie. It failed.
It was
because
just a
honestly, not too many people
sexualization.
watched it. But not too many people watched it anyway. Because when you're a football fan, and say the lingerie league was on the same day as fucking NFL, you're not watching that. You know what I mean?
No.
Hell,
Like the WNBA and the NBA are around the same time.
Like that shit is alright. It's two different aspects of entertainment. You watch the NFL because you enjoy, the sport of football. You watch the the lingerie football league not because you want to watch football right now. That's after regular football's over, and you want to watch girls in fucking skimpy outfits. That's why you're
That's
watching
still-
that.
But that still failed. Like they didn't.
Yeah,
get
it failed
enough
because-
anything.
When did they air it? When did they play their games? If it was on Sunday, they're fucked.
No,
number one.
It was like a summer thing though.
But it was
wasn't
like-
they weren't-
Okay, they're girls in bikinis playing football. I can go watch
Yeah.
porn. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That,
Like
that's why like just certain things aren't going to take off in a female sport, and that's one of. Basketball's just not going to be it. You're never going to have that satisfaction. Sorry.
No.
I watched women's volleyball before men's volleyball.
yeah, I would too. I
Because
mean,
honestly, to me, it's the same fucking thing. The men and the girls are equal in volleyball. Like I think the girls could be the men, the men could be the girls. But hey,
they scream
I wanna
louder.
watch-
Like when they
That
get
is
jump
a
up and fucking
pageant.
hit, they scream. I mean, they do the same thing in
Those
tennis.
them dong bathing suits are just getting
Oh.
smaller and smaller every
Yeah, there's-
fucking
there's-
Oh, so you're
volleyball-
talking about the
volleyball
ones at the
uniforms.
beach. You're not talking about like indoor volleyball. You're talking about
see,
outdoor.
Even indoor team. Have you seen the shorts that
No.
these girls wear now?
ass eaters.
Yeah. Don't go to a college
Whoa!
or high school.
Yo,
What the fuck do you mean at high school?
he was about to say that shit.
He did. He said don't go to
did
high
say
school.
that.
He did say that shit. What
Have
the
you seen their
fuck?
shorts?
No, I haven't.
Why
No, the
am
fuck
going
I
to a high
haven't.
school game, though, Tim?
When I was in high school,
College
when I was in high school,
Sophomore?
when I was in high school, yeah, I saw it. When I was in high school, that was the last time I saw that shit.
You didn't go to a volleyball game in high
No, I didn't. But in my head, that would have been the last time that I saw that shit.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
So how those kids in your basement? The fuck? What'd you say, Diggin?
Hey,
We're going to have to get rid of Pops and call him pedo.
Go check on the kids in your basement, bud.
Wow.
pedo pops. Hey, you know what? I'm old.
Legal age American 16. Just
Old. And I got yelled at for saying a 17 kill streak in UV. That's crazy. You're fucking.
nothing to do with this anymore. I'm done.
Tim, are you Catholic?
This is my resignation. I quit.
Tim,
I don't want to be associated.
shit.
wow.
Wait, how many high school girls volleyball games do you go to?
Facts. I bet you get a schedule from every school in the area.
Oh,
I don't even know if I want to do this anymore.
I mean, I'm about to turn in my resignation.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that hurt.
Makes me glad I'm a part-timer.
Hey, hold on. All right, chat. This is what we're gonna do with this one. Anybody viewing this video in the next week, if we get 20 likes, we will take Tim to a high school girls volleyball game, and we will have a
brother
dick
chatter on the
cam him. We will have a dick cam on him to see if that motherfucker pokes up.
Brothers chatter on the road.
Yo, Tim, what the?
When is
fuck?
volleyball season? Well, I mean, they're not even in
Tim,
school
when's
right now.
volleyball season?
The winter sport.
No, it's not.
Probably indoor volleyball, yeah. I mean, that would make sense.
Not high school. High school's around the same time as football.
So that would be fall, winter.
Oh yeah. Well, fall's not winter.
It goes
But,
into
yeah.
winter, but
Tim, how's the popcorn at the events, or you just use the bag to cover your dick?
Your reaction made it even fun.
he puts his dick in the popcorn so they can reach for it.
Paul comes over.
I got it for you. Come here.
Now the outfit just seems fucking weird.
At first, it was cool. It was cool at first, but now, no.
Now it's just, it makes sense now. It's
Yeah.
like, wow. Tim,
Anyway.
D3I is cracking down on people like you. I would watch.
Anyway, the point was
See you
we
soon,
were
buddy.
talking about. We were pointing out. You said it. What'd you call them? McDermott, ass eaters.
No, I don't think he did. I never heard him say that.
On college volleyball players are called ass eaters. I don't know what you call it. I guess you call them fucking mosquito bites on the fucking high schoolers, Tim. I don't fucking know.
Then you might as well pull that website up and start registering.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Nah, it's all fun and games.
Oh fuck. That hurt.
We're gonna have Tim's picture in that outfit at all the high school.
God damn it! Now all of our chat's gonna be the guys gonna watch from the FBI and shit. Fuck. Now viewers are gonna go down, like, we're gonna skyrocket, and then when you hear about a fucking ring getting busted, now you're gonna be like, oh, there's where all of them went. Or in prison.
Tim was like, think about them high school girls. The older I get, they stay the same age.
Oh,
All right.
Stop making me laugh. That hurt.
Stop being a fucking creep.
I wasn't being a creep.
nah.
So when do you start scouting them, like middle school volleyball events? Or
Oh,
like you wait
that's
till
fucked
freshman
up.
year?
That's fucked up. That's a little too far.
First off, I've never been to a volleyball game, high school or college.
You're bluffing.
Cap.
No, I haven't been to one. What the hell would I go to one for?
Late since COVID.
Or some ass eaters.
He called him that, not me.
I called the college girls. I didn't even know. I wasn't even. There was nothing about fucking high school volleyball or any sports that I was bringing up. You went to that far. You said, "God damn, I love seeing me a fucking high
Not
school
even what I
girl.
said.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love them fucking Barney underwear. I fucking love
Damn.
You're what's wrong with this world because I didn't even say that.
You said high school and college. You said that. You fucking. When I said about the ass eaters, did you
Yes.
not say
Yes.
high school and. Okay, so why. I don't give a fuck about the high school ass eaters. I'm not worried about that. That's not what I'm going to beat my dick to in a urinal. It's going to be the college girl.
With
What the
jar
fuck?
beating dick.
I mean, to be fair though, I will say this. At this day and
Be
age,
fair though. I love that.
at this day and age, you don't even know anymore. Like the
I'm not even
girls
going
now,
there because y'all
no,
would like to fucking gaslight.
the girls now who you see, like, you would not believe they're like fucking like.
I have no
13.
idea
You
what
know-
he's talking about, people. He's fucking crazy. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
It doesn't work well because I was saying, like, I'm not saying I like to go enjoy. I'm not going to a fucking 7th grade fucking basketball game for girls and saying, God damn, they mature for their age. No, I'm just saying, like, fuck. Back in my day, it used to be mosquito bumps. Now the girls got milkers.
They got a nice set of lungs on them.
God damn.
Back in my day, we used to be lucky to see an arch in the back. God damn, these girls are fucking got fucking fouled, and she's down there fucking face deep. God damn. No, Tim, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it is a fact.
Either.
It is, well, your previous statement says otherwise, Timothy.
Anyway, shut the fuck up.
Okay, pervert.
PD file.
Fuck. I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to come the fuck out around the corner on you. Fuck.
Oh my god.
You're on Dateline.
Jesus.
Tim, do you Donald Trump it and grab him by the pussy too?
Aw. Damn.
I'm good now. Tim, I know you're not a pervert. Ish.
Why don't you say that again for our fucking fans before they start thinking I'm a fucking or something?
Yes, this is all just fun and games, viewers, and
I'll
hopefully
tell
you're
you
all
something.
above 18.
If you're not, get your parents to watch this clip, and we understand if they don't want you to watch this, and that's good parenting. That's good parenting.
So I'll tell you something that's not all fun and games. We talked, about some religion. We never did come back to it last week, but we were talking about some bullshit religions, right? Did you guys do your homework?
Fuck, dude, that's been so long.
I
I'll tell you,
completely.
I think
I'm not
all
gonna
religion-
lie.
It was 2 weeks ago.
I completely forgot about it.
All religion
Yeah,
to me. We were supposed to do it last week, and you didn't bring the topic up, so I didn't. I read it myself.
Facts.
But I did do my.
I'm so
my
proud of you.
homework. I was
Of course.
doing.
Of course you did.
I was looking more into Scientology.
Okay,
So let me.
that was supposed to be mine. You just stole mine. Fuck.
No,
No,
you said Catholic.
So now I
called
can't do it.
Scientology. You
No,
called
you
Catholicism.
he
You look
called
like a
Catholic.
Tom Cruise fan.
So now I can't do mine.
You said you were doing the Catholic religion.
Who did, me?
Scientology, bullshit religion.
Oh,
You said Catholicism. Anyway, so I pulled up Scientology.
God damn! Go back.
Go back.
that's Leah Ramini. Hey, what up, girl?
Oh
I
shoot,
beat my-
that's the. Oh shoot, sorry guys, that's the wrong one.
I beat my
that was-
dick.
That
Hold
was
on.
a total accident.
I beat my dick to a Everybody Loves Rain, or not every
Hey.
King of Queens. Bit off.
Yeah.
Be careful. That might be some high school volleyball player.
With her face on it. Good point.
Yo, do we have to stay on this picture? Like, fuck.
So
Thank you.
I was looking. I'll tell you what. It was.
Is she gay or is she celebrating Pride Month?
Neither.
I think that was a style. Whenever that was, I think this was when she was way younger.
Don't care, fellas.
Obviously.
Motherfucker pulled out paper towels and said, "I'm prepared, fella." You always see that? Goddamn, that shit hit my fucking lugs.
So anyway, so I was looking into Scientology. It was kind of hard to really find because you can type in like finding out, and it's all opinion stuff, and so it's hard to find out what's real. Obviously, if you look on their websites, they're not going to tell you that kind of stuff.
Right.
So basically, I could only find a little bit, and actually stuff from an article that was written Stone back in 2016 that Leah Remini had talked about after she had left Scientology. Basically, Scientology is a set of beliefs that was invented by Hubbard. Basically, it teaches that a human spirit being, or called thetan, that resides in a physical with innumerable past lives. So basically believing in reincarnation. So it's not, at its core, it's not totally some religions, right? But here's 5 facts that we learn from the beautiful and lovely Miss Leah Remini.
Don't talk about my wife like that.
You say it like
Cap.
that.
Cap, I lied.
Why's she so wet? Was it raining?
I don't know.
There was a pool nearby.
But a couple of things that she shared was that she was severely reprimanded questioning the whereabouts of certain individuals. So apparently, in the Scientology religion, kind of like hierarchy, you're not allowed to question people within that hierarchy. Basically,
Isn't that
she
all
was.
What?
religions?
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. in
So
some
who am I
cases.
not
It
allowed to
was like-
question?
You're not going to question Pope.
Yeah.
I'm not Catholic,
Nothing
though.
else you know.
Yeah, but they're also like their beliefs you want to question. Like I think Scientology, because of it being a cultist type thing. Like,
Well, okay, so let me give the backstory for this one because it gives a little bit of little statement. Basically, she was she was in attendance, and after L. Ron Hubbard, someone by the name of David Miscavige took over as kind of the Scientology Pope. I don't know what his
Okay.
actual title is, but he's basically, and he took her. While his wife present at the wedding. Now, this David, basically the head of the Scientology, was Tom Cruise's best man at his wedding, basically his best friend. And Leah starts questioning, why isn't his wife here? And apparently they like called her up and were like, can't be asking questions like that for their religion. She was part of the. This is where it gets confusing. In Scientology, she T organization.
The
And
what
because she was
organization?
part of- C, like SEA, like
Oh,
the C. And because of that, she did not have the church leader's wife brings this religion. Yeah, kind of weird. So that was the first big thing. Like, you're not allowed to ask about some of the higher ups. Number 2, members are lie to parent loved ones about signing billion-year contracts. So some of this
Billion year?
information, yeah, billion-year, because they believe that they have an innumerable amount of lives. That's why
Oh.
they sign that kind of contract. So some of her information she received was from someone by the name of Amy Scobie, who's a former member recruiting efforts and established the Celebrity Center in when she was 16, officials went behind her parents' back, convinced her to join, which required quitting high school full time. So there was a lot of kind of going on, according to Amy Scobie. Any crimes committed by Scientology members were handled in-house, even assault and even potentially rape were not reported to authorities in-house, which is questionable in itself. I kind of mentioned about the Church of Scientology's Pope. They said they closed. Hold on. That the Scientologist leaders were known to be tyrant, who even used physical staff. And then the last part I have on here is former international spokesperson struck back and is now considered a public. Basically, anyone against the organization, they seek to basically go out and discredit and destroy that individual as much as they can. Which, when you hear some of these things at the basis, like if you're back, but there was just a lot of some shady dealings. And after this article was posted in Rolling Stone, a spokesperson from the Church of Scientology responded back that Leah now tries to pretend to say the show, just as she profited from her book. In addition, she attempted to extort the church by first demanding $500, followed by an additional $1 million because the church invoked its amendment right to respond to her false claim. So,
I honestly think Scientology goes way above just being a religion. I think that sounds a lot like, those powers that be of the world that just want to, as soon as you start to call out somebody, you get silenced. I've been seeing a lot of that stuff like on TikTok and shit, and I know some of it's like set up or some of it's out of context because you don't know what the whole conversation was about. But I actually just saw one today. It was I don't know where it was or what the conversation was about, but it was on some type of talk show, and it had Kevin Hart and Kelly Clarkson. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but she looks at him and she goes, and they're like laughing and carrying on, and she's like, yeah, I don't know about you, but I've had millions of dollars thrown at my face to, do all these sorts of different things to them, and like, the camera pans over to Kevin Hart, and he's like, shh.
Really?
Yeah, and then like he's like, yeah, that's me shushing you and this and that, huh?
That's probably like Kevin Hart being like, "Hey, girl,"
But-
like,
Yeah, like,
fight.
like, shut the fuck up about that. Like, he was like, yeah, this is me shushing you. Like, I don't think he's part of it, but it's maybe like he don't want Kelly Clarkson to like disappear, like
Yeah.
now. So he was telling her, shut the fuck up, don't talk about that shit. So, yeah, that's
I think
crazy.
when you look at Scientology, the Amish, like stuff like that, that's all a cultist type thing. I mean,
I think the Amish is different.
no, it's still a religion. They believe their religion is like we believe in things before the electronics. Like, to me, it's like if you're willing to shun somebody from your religion, like I could go to church now for the next 3 years, and then I'll leave the Methodist church, right? If I see people out and about, they're not going to shun me for leaving church. Hey, what happened to you? Where you been? No, you leave an Amish religion or something. Yeah, fuck you. We don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck you. No, that's a cultist type thing. That's not a fucking praise the Lord. No, that's fine. Yeah, fuck you. You're not here to give us money anymore. Fuck you. Come on.
Are you guys done with this picture now? Or do you still need it?
I
You can
guess.
just probably finished in the urinal. Clean up.
I just wanted to make sure you're finished. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, he looks
didn't wanna
nice and relaxed. He
I
looks
didn't want
finished.
to. I didn't want to cock block you. So to speak.
With my feet propped up, everything. I'm good to go.
I probably felt good as shit too. I bet. That's the good ones when that's straight up and you catch it again on your lap.
Oh,
Okay.
facts.
What? That's what I actually let it. I shoot it up and like let it catch on me, and then I take a shower. That's when I'm about to shower though. I don't just like wipe it off. I gotta shower with it.
I feel like you probably try and catch it with your tongue or something.
No, I try to catch it in my belly button.
No,
I
you
try
don't.
to get it in, I swear to God, I try to get it like to go in my belly. I'm playing basketball, bitch. I'm shooting a 3-pointer.
So it's nice to see you,
Kobe.
practicing gravity, and it's really nice when McDermott new things. So it brings us up to our next segment, which is McDermott learns math.
Oh god.
I don't agree to this shit every time.
Oh, this was
So
Content, baby.
so this is once again based off of a comment that was made last week.
I
agree. Good. There was a theorem that you brought up last week.
A
I don't know
squared
what it's
plus B
called.
squared equals C squared, bitch. The Pythagorean or
Pythagorean.
Wait a minute.
What?
All the dumb shit
And he knew it.
that you say, and you know the Pythagorean.
I think he just guessed and spat
No,
that out.
no. To be fair, I had a good ass geometry teacher.
Or you
He
just
actually took
researched
the
it.
time. No, he took the time and he actually helped me.
So, Tim, does this ruin your segment?
No, because there's funny words that I want to test out. But the fact that he knew the formula.
A squared plus B squared equals C
That's
squared.
probably the most easiest formula in math to remember,
it
though.
really is.
Honestly.
No, it's circumference and the radius. Circumference.
That's not a
is
formula, you
24.
retard.
That's pi. That's pi,
pi.
bitch.
So
That's
let's
so-
come back.
You don't even know what pi is.
Apple
3.14.
Oh. Look at
So-
you.
So let's come back to the Pythagorean theorem. What type of triangle do you use this?
Right angle triangle.
Right triangle, correct. And why is that?
Because of the 90-degree angle.
Because the other one you would do an obtuse thing with it.
And what's the other one? What is obtuse?
Obtuse is. Hold on. Oh, look how. What's the Accuse is the other one, right? Obtuse is the big one, 180 or 370.
It's anything outside of 90 degrees.
Yeah, because you know how I know that though. Oh, look how acute it is, and oh, look how obtuse it is. Like, oh, big. That's what I was taught. That's how he taught me.
I mean, that's not bad.
So, coming back to, so you're right. A right triangle is
Was
how
Tim your
you-
math teacher?
It might have been.
Oh, he would have watched me in my volleyball shorts.
You use the
He was in the locker room
use-
smelling your jock strap.
He would have been that
Oh, he
sub.
sniffed
He would have
it.
been that teacher that would sit the girls in the front row and knock the stuff on the ground and ask them to pick it up. I think you guys had him in Allegheny.
Yeah, we definitely
we had
did.
one of those.
We definitely did. 100%. Two of them
we
at
won't
least.
say names, but we did have one of those.
Two.
All right, so the Pythagorean theory.
Had a
Now I
couple.
can't fucking say. it.
Wow, can you get
Yeah?
out,
Okay,
Junior?
Yeah, Tim?
The Pythagorean theorem is used to calculate all sides. Basically, is saying the altitude squared plus the base squared equals, what is that long?
The long what?
The long line. What is that
Longitude.
called? No. If you have up and down is the altitude, across is the base, the diagonal line.
I have no fucking clue.
Dialysis.
Diagonal line.
Did you say dialysis?
Yeah. Is that not it?
No, that's... Never mind.
Hypotenuse.
I knew that.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Okay.
And so when you add those together, it'll give you that side. Bonus question. If on a right triangle, you know that right angle is 90, what is the calculation?
I wish I knew what the fuck you said.
You said what is the calculation and what?
Of the other two angles? If there, we know in a right triangle, what is the calculation? Or what do the other two angles equal?
It would have to be 90, 180.
Are you adding them together?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So you
That's the
add.
side.
Hold on.
That's for sides, not for
Oh.
angles.
Did those other two angles look like right angles, McDermott?
No.
What do they look like?
He was right.
Acute.
He already said the answer.
What do you...
No, you
If you
underrated.
add them together, he would, because all the angles of a triangle added together equals 180.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
So if
Big.
there's only
Thank
90
you.
left, the other
That
two
is
angles
correct.
are equal.
Show your nipples.
So they're 45 each.
Wait, who?
Dickin. That's what you're supposed to do because you
Oh.
said that is correct and he takes his shirt off.
That is correct.
Hey, mosquito bites!
Yeah. The whole time, hey, you better put that shit back down. Tim's gonna think he's got a fucking middle school team. Bro, how
I have
does
no ass eaters on.
no your titties look
And
like?
that is our segment, McDermott Learns Math.
Hey, I already kind of knew that though. So fuck you.
You did. I was very...
thought you had me, bitch.
But that's why it makes me... When you say something that you're making shit up. I really
No, I'm not. Is because I actually had a good fucking geometry teacher who sat down and took the time to fucking help
Not a
me.
good English teacher,
And because
obviously.
if I didn't pass that class, I would have been ineligible.
So, I know Danny had on our list, he wanted to
I have
I don't know
no
how
idea
much
what
you
you're
know.
saying.
Talk about what?
video games.
Oh, we're doing that this week?
You told us to have lists.
Yeah, I thought we were doing it next week because that way
We
it
can
gave
do it
us
next
more.
week.
That way it gives us more time, and because I didn't know if I was gonna be here tonight or not, or on the road. So,
That's fine. We can save it for next week.
and
Okay.
these two probably are not prepared. So,
I already knew my list.
Dickon, were you prepared
I
for
don't,
it?
have, I don't have a list. I'm just doing it in my head.
Fuck video games.
I knew he was gonna say it. I told Ashley he was gonna say
Let's
that
do this
shit.
one without digging, bro.
Yeah, we can do it next week. I told Ashley that that's exactly what he was gonna do.
And we can do that one next week. So, my next thing on here is we started talking.
Wait a minute. I will tell you this.
Mute.
Weston has been trying to play Minecraft.
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah.
And he can't figure it out, and he makes me get on there and figure everything out.
Oh, he likes video games again.
No, I go on there and fill everything back up, and then the next day he destroys everything.
But you
But
have
he's
fun.
having fun with it.
Exactly, and you have fun building stuff again. Right?
Not really. It's
Yeah,
kind
you
of boring.
do. Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't.
He
The
needs some.
computer Minecraft is.
He needs someone to play with, and he wouldn't be boring. You know what would be not boring? Here in a couple months, when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and we all get it and play together. But, you know,
That game.
yeah, fuck you.
He's
Sorry,
got
The thing
60
is,
bucks.
You-
he's
hey,
gonna have
that's
it-
all right.
He's
You-
gonna have it that same week. He's
Yes,
gonna have it,
he's
like,
gonna see us all playing, and he's gonna be like, "Damn,
gonna-
I really want to
he
play
goes-
with them."
He's gonna send me a text on like Friday or Saturday and be like, "Hey, you're all right. You gonna be out playing?" Or,
I just bought his download now.
Hey, Marine, your ATO
I'm
still
still
like,
going
fuck,
Tim
are you
on it,
playing?
and I'm not buying it
Okay,
because I'm too cheap.
motherfucker. I am finding a way to buy that motherfucker. I'm about to sweet talk this. I'm about to. Hey, babe, you know what? Now I'm about to put that on our wedding registry.
Oh
Actually,
my god, no the
He's
fuck
got-
you're not. That's
he's
not
literally
something you put on your
got
wedding
a-
registry.
I am.
He literally.
That's like a
just
birthday
got
list.
Has almost $0 left. How the hell are you
That's-
gonna? Unless
That's
Who
because
has a high
well,
40?
I'm going to child support court. Like had the court to get it lowered, but that's because our economy as a whole is failing. You know, all right. You know that I can't. I mean, I'm applying for food stamps anyway, but you know that I don't even qualify for food stamps.
right, because you're a guy.
No, like because like they would have to put me in Alexis on, even if they don't put me in Alexis on, because if you pretty much make $15 or more an hour, you don't. You can't bring home like 1,000 or more a month. What? So
Yeah.
you're telling me if I make $1,000 a month, that's plenty for me to survive?
Hell no.
What?
No
You know what
shot.
you ought to do? Don't get legally married. But, like, do the before God stuff, and then you make
No.
bank off of her.
I
being
think-
single.
If child support doesn't lower my thing, I looked into this. I can do it. I just don't know what, like, my mom said I would have to find out what, like, type they would do. I might become that guy who lives off the system. Because
Yeah.
if you're not going to lower my child support much, all right, bet. Fuck you. My bipolar, I can qualify for disability. And if a certain disability, like there's like an A or S or something, like there's a certain disability name, like there's two different kinds that you get. One, you don't get money taken. Two, they still take your money. So I don't know which one, like if I get classified for the one, child support can't take that money from me anymore. Like it sounds fucked up, but like, you know what, if you want me to, $930 paychecks every 2 weeks, and you want to take, now you're taking, they were taking $412. Now you're taking $466 from me a month, a paycheck.
That's fucking insane.
What? And she's even reported that she works and makes this money, and like she makes more than I do.
You're paying
And-
$1,600 a month.
And I pay
$400 some a check.
$454 now a check because I have to cover it. So I contacted
Insurance.
them almost a month ago and told them about like filling out for like the court stuff and all that. So they're like, yeah, well we can't lower it, like it has to go by the court. Okay, well I kept hearing about the algorithm they have to do this. So why can't they just type it up in their office and say, all right, well this money you would pay this now, we're gonna change it. But child support can send a fucking letter to my work and court order me to pay fucking insurance now because it's reasonable and fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder. Like, I don't like. You know what? At this point in time, I don't blame the dads who fucking get the fuck.
State of Maryland is
Because at the same
bullshit.
time, bro. At the same time, if a dad's trying to do the right thing and the mom's still being a bitch about it, and it's just easier at that time to be like, fuck my rights. You know what? And have a life still. Some of them do that. I fucking understand now. Like, it's fucking insane. They want me to fucking pay this much money. But say I have my kid 50% of the time, like, and then we had to go back to court. There's still no guarantee that I pay less.
No, there's not. It's all
There's
what the
there's
judge
no
says.
guarantee.
And the judge,
Now that he's
judges hate the men.
like when I got told this, I'm not gonna throw the name out because I don't want them to get in trouble. But
Yeah.
somebody I know who, you know, knows people in child support and has talked to a magistrate before who runs the stuff. They have openly said in the past when a man, like, I mean, you guys, we all work for, you know, the same place. We know the paychecks are really good, especially overtime checks and, you know,
Oh yeah.
fucking good money, you know. When a man leaves a job that makes good money to go to a job that makes less money, they look at them as a red flag. You're a piece of shit, pretty much. You want to lower your child support. You don't care about your kid. Not that I left to have a better schedule, holidays, more time with him, evenings, all that. No, it's because I wanted to pay less. Okay.
They just assume the worst. And
So
I mean, there are people that do that, but you can't judge every single person based
Even
on
if
that.
they do, as long as they're a fucking parent, who cares? If they're
Exactly.
like, yeah, I love my kid to death, but I don't want to pay my ex fucking $1,000 a fucking month.
This whole
I'm
entire
gonna leave the
state,
job and she's gonna get less. I don't blame this.
this whole entire state is judgmental, but hypocrites at the same time.
At the end of the day, I should pay child support. 100%. I should. She has him more.
Just not
I
that
should.
much.
That's fair. Yeah, exactly. Why is $500 a month?
A
not
kid
that?
does not cost
Why is
over
that not
$800 a
reasonable?
month, and you
No.
can't say rent because rent isn't a thing.
Yeah, that shit is. If anything, you should say $100 a week, $400 a month.
My kid doesn't cost no more than $100 a week.
I'm saying $100 a week. That's food for the kid, clothing. $100 a week, $400 a month is perfect for that kid. I should not have to pay for the living as well. Like, I understand 2 and under, you help pay for the house, but by that time the mother should have it, which she does. She has a full-time job. She makes more money than I do. What the fuck? Like, let me pay a couple hundred just to help out with like certain things or sport or this. $900 and some dollars a fucking month? Are you fucking insane? And then when the mother is calling child support with me there and once because I have the aesthetic, is that what it is? Blue Cross Blue Shield. His children's medical, like the doctors, his office does not take that. They don't accept that. So
They don't
now-
accept what?
I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, but it's like aesthetic or something. It's like a theme or something like that. It's a terrible.
Oh,
We
I'm not.
have bad insurance at my job. Like the job's lit, you're gonna make real good money. You know, after a while, like great time off. Insurance sucks, but I had saved insurance for like a month. You know, insurance ain't a big deal to me. But because the plan was for him to always be under her insurance.
Right.
So when she's even calling saying, hey, this is threatening, like, we don't have a doctor for him now. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, this is the doctors we need him. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, you had to fill it out at the courthouse and you had to see if the magistrate does it. So she said, all right, bet. If they don't sign off on it, fuck child support. Fuck you. Child support is there, one, for people who are absent, and two, if you're getting state assistance, which most people these days, when they have a kid, they usually get WIC.
And if,
right away. Like,
if they wanted you to pay the insurance, and they should have done that in the first place, number one,
Exactly.
and should have deducted that right from the get-go from the child support that you do pay. Like, they fucked up, and now they're screwing you for their fuck
and that's,
up.
if I didn't have my dad, who was financially just amazing right now at this point, like, I mean, he has no worries for money. If I didn't have that, let alone us like renting the house from him and him helping out with me for some things, I'm sitting in a corner right now thinking, what the fuck would I do? Like, if I'm hitting a back in my wall, I'm committing a crime.
Right.
I'm selling drugs. I'm robbing something.
Or, you know what? I love my son to death, but you're signing your rights away. You're saying, fuck, you know what? I can't survive. And then when I can't survive because I don't have a house, I'm homeless, I don't have my kid anyway.
Exactly.
What are they doing for parents who are trying to do that? Like, that shit just amazes me where we're at with a country, man. That somebody with 7 kids who, 3 of them kids fucking run away every other day. You don't know where they're at, this and this. They get, $700 a fucking month in food stamps. They don't have to work. They get taken care of by the system. But the people who are working, who are struggling, like, they get looked at like I'm terrible. Like, I would look better if I said I'm fucking batshit crazy. I stay at home for the rest of my life. Child support would be like, oh yeah, he's not going to pay anymore. That poor guy. What a great dad.
Uh-huh.
No, hey, that guy who's working, who left a job that he built 6 years at, almost 7, left the job to make less money, to do less things, to not afford things he used to for a while, so he could be in his son's life
But
more.
the thing is, it's still a good job.
he's
It's
a piece of shit.
federally
Yeah, but
backed
I mean-
job. Like,
But it's the fact that I don't make that money right now.
exactly.
Which, you know what?
Which is
I'm not gonna lie.
less
I'm not
money
gonna
to
say it
them.
live. I'm not gonna say it live, but they're never gonna know how much I make after they find this out. I'm not fuck them. Never.
It's all about
Once
how much
again-
money they're getting out of it too. So,
Kids, keep it in your pants.
especially when you're
I-
around Tim.
I
Be
don't.
cool, be safe, don't stick your feet in
I don't regret my little man, bro. But I don't, and I can't even say I'm mad at the situation because at the end of the day, I fucked up in the beginning. Also, I let the hatred we had play a part in me not being there, which made her think, is he not ever gonna be here? Cause I guess I give off that tendency to people. I am cold hearted. So, but to be fair, I think she played it by the book and thought, yeah, I need something. I can't do this without money. So, to be fair, I fucked up. She fucked up. But now that 3 years in, where we get along perfect and communicate well, and I'm here, yeah, child support should be like, all right, we're backing off now.
Yeah, but they don't look at that. It's the families
Yeah, they want
that
money.
it's the couples that struggle because they don't want you guys to get along. They
No,
don't.
I-
They want you guys
I-
to hate each other, and then that way she'll always be like, "Yeah, that's money."
And I told you that when we called from the same spot when we were at her house together,
Uh-huh.
we called off the same phone, and they were so fucking shocked and pissed that we did that.
Threw them the fuck
So-
off.
They said, huh, "Wait, what?
Oh,
He's on the 3-way? No, we're together right now. He's here."
oh fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's what. Oh, and then she got real mad. Like, sorry, Sam. What's wrong with your wrist, bud?
I don't know. It's just kind of start hurting. So
All them high school games.
Because they need a napkin.
Switch every now and then, bud. God damn.
no, I think it's just my carpal tunnel.
You can get a fucking a scissor machine.
That.
Lit.
All right. Well, that's I think that about wraps us up. That's all I for this evening.
If you're still here, thank you for hanging out with us this late.
Yes, thank you guys.
I'm surprised I made it this long. I'm tired as
Hey, listen.
fuck.
Yeah, it's a
Listen.
late stream.
We gave you guys 20 likes. People came through. We appreciate it. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be fair. If you guys liked our video, you guys liked the content we brought you. How about this? How about we get 15 likes for the video, and can we get 2 or 3 people in the comment section saying that they passed our video on to somebody they know, clicked our link and shared their link on social media? I want to see at least 2 to 3 shares and some comments saying, what do we think about Tim's fucking addiction to volleyball girls?
And then, hey, maybe even give us some ideas for, Tim's dress up next weekend. Or next
Yes.
week.
On this video, leave us comments on what you think next Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern start time. Tim's fucking outfit should be.
Nothing over the top.
Top stuff.
It's got to be, within reason. It can show a little bit of skin, but within reason. But it's going to be good.
Dick and take us out.
Foreskin.
And make them spend that money.
Dick and take us out.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Leave comments. Get them likes up. We got to make Tim wear some crazy shit.
I mean, he already is, but.
Bye.
Bye, catch us next time.